Hello, everybody. Good morning. I fixed my camera, which is pretty paused. Oh, God. Wait. Oh, God. That music is way too intense right now. I'm going to replay Snowflakes. Don't mind me. Okay. But anyway, I figured you guys are going to have some questions. But let's chat. Let's chat for a second, because I need chat. I need your help, because there's a lot I don't understand. So, we'll chat for a sec. Give me 1 minute. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. My brain's everywhere. Ah! I'm going to wait, chat. Wait, what's going on? Thank you. Sorry, I'm really flustered. Baymax, what the heck, dude? Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. That came out of nowhere. Thank you. Yeah, I fixed my camera. I feel like it looks a lot better with this new lighting. So I'm liking how it looks a lot better than what it was before. But yeah, so fixed my camera, we're all good. It's not gonna go out of focus, hopefully, I swear. If it does, I will be very upset. Because I literally spent 45 minutes this morning troubleshooting my camera to make sure everything looked as good as possible. So, man. So here we are. I also put up the Christmas tree. It's Christmas. I hate to break it to you, but it's coming. So yeah, Dom and I put up our Christmas tree yesterday, and I still have to put ornaments on it, but at least it's up. Hold on, and how do I God, I am so dumb. Oh, there we go. Found the option. Okay, sorry, I'm really stupid. Okay, chat. So real talk. Let's talk for a second, because I'll be honest. I don't know much about what when it comes to these side Persona games. Now, I've been told that I should play Arena before we do the Persona 4 dancing, which is cool. I did buy Arena. However, as I think most of you know, I don't really like playing fighting games. It's not my thing. So I'd prefer to not actually play it, so I'm gonna actually just watch it. It's just a personal preference. I'm not too crazy about fighting games. So, we're just gonna watch Arena. Basically the same thing, because I've heard that the game is 95% story and 5% actual fighting game. So I don't understand the difference if I just don't actually play it. If it's actually like that.
Just one more week, but I honestly love your streams.
Aw, Baymax, seriously, thank you.
When it comes to Persona games.
Aw,
much love, Krista.
That's really sweet, dude. I know that'll probably upset some people, but I don't know. I really don't want to force myself to play a type of game that I'm not too crazy about playing, you know? The main reason for that is because, I'm down this really big Persona hole, right? I don't want to get burnt out from playing Persona, because right now I'm not. Even though I've been going ham on these games for 6-7 months. So I don't want to force myself to play a kind of game that I'm not crazy about playing, because I feel like I would get burnt out from playing Persona if I did those types of things. So yeah, from my understanding, from the majority of what you guys have been telling me, I should play Arena before dancing. Is that correct? I just want to make sure I got that clear, because if not, I can just switch to dancing right now. But I figured Arena was supposed to be first. Okay, that's correct. Okay, I just wanted to verify that. Thank you, because I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes to this stuff. By the way, Baymax, again, thank you for the gifted sub. I missed the second one. And Doctor, thank you for the 100 bits as well. I appreciate that. So yeah, this is gonna be a movie night type of stream. I'll probably, okay. This is the second question I have. So me looking this up, here, I'll show you. Let me just show you. Arena, then Ultimax. That makes sense, There's no direct connection. Oh, wait, there's no direct connection between Arena and Ultimax, really? I would assume that they're sequential, no? They're not actually sequential? Oh, that's really oh, there is? Okay. I would assume that wouldn't make much sense. I'm sorry for being such a pleb when it comes to this stuff. I figured you guys probably know better than I do. Okay. So we'll watch Ultimax after then. So we'll watch like Arena, we'll watch Ultimax, and then I'll get into Persona 4 dancing and 3 dancing after that. I think that sounds cool. Cause yeah, I think that's more or less what I would like to do. Okay. Yay! All right, thank you, chat. I appreciate all of your help. Now, this is where I'm confused. Oh, okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm so happy that my camera is actually looking nice. Oh, also, somebody... I also have to give a few shout-outs. I got 3 really nice packages yesterday. So I went to I picked I can't talk. I'm so all over the place. I'm so sorry. Give me a second for my brain. My brain needs a couple minutes before I actually start streaming and start making sense. But I stopped my PO box yesterday and I got 3 things. One of them was just a really nice letter. So the person who sent that just sent me a really sweet letter. It was really nice. I was like crying yesterday, okay? I was crying. I was so emotional after releasing my Akechi dancing video. It made me really, really, really anxious, and I don't know why, to put it out there. So I was like in a bad, I don't want to say I was in a bad mental state yesterday.
First time donating, been a fan since B5R.
But I was just like
Also,
emotional.
I get that you don't want to play P4 Arena, but can you at least look at all the characters insta-kills trust?
Of course, yeah. Like, we're gonna pretend like I'm playing it. So yeah, look at all that stuff, don't worry. Thank you so much for the $1, I appreciate it. But yeah, so I was like really anxious about my Akechi dancing video. And then I go to my PO box and y'all sent me some like some of the cutest shit. I want to cry. Actually, I did cry yesterday. I was really emotional. So for one, I hope that you guys enjoyed the dancing video. I don't know which character I'm doing next. I have to make like a document of all of the characters, where their locations are, and then figure out where I'm going to shoot all of those characters, and then figure out which ones I have to do. Like, the character that I'm gonna do next is based off of what I can do during the winter time, because now I can no longer perform outside because there's gonna be snow. So the characters that I do from now on are gonna be like the ones that are set in indoor places. Like if I can try to find like a LeBlanc to perform in, or a classroom, or what are like some other indoor settings. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing like the indoor dancing routines next. But I have to like make a document of all of that because I don't know which one I'm doing next, and I have to like buy/make a ton of cosplays now. So my life is a mess. I'm doing like so much. I'm trying to do everything that I can. I really enjoy the dancing videos though. I'm also looking into like renting a studio space. I don't know if I told you guys this. I don't know if I did, but if I did, apologies for like repeating myself, but I'm actually looking into renting a studio space for like once or twice a week. I want to rent a space for like an hour to 2 hours every week to like really get back my dance training. Just like me alone in a dance studio. Eventually, I think it'd actually be really cool if I streamed that hour of me dancing in a studio. I don't know if I'll actually do that because that takes a lot of courage on my part that I don't currently have. But eventually, I think it would be cool if I just like, you know, had a dancing stream where I just like turned on my laptop and then like streamed it. I wouldn't be interacting with chat at all though. It would just be me dancing, and I would not be. It would just be like a show you watch. Like I wouldn't be talking to chat at all. Also, yes, I did get a haircut. I literally got a haircut for the Akechi dancing video, and I'm not even shitting you. I cut off 7 inches of my hair for that dancing video. 7 inches? If that's not dedication, I don't know what is. I thought, did I say that? Yeah, I think I did. I'm going on a whole bunch of tangents. I just have so much to talk about right now before we actually like start playing arena. Yeah, so Saturday, so I filmed the Akechi dancing video on Sunday, and I edited it all Sunday. Like, Sunday was my big day to work on that video. And on Saturday, I was like practicing here in my little apartment. I'm practicing the dance, right? And whenever I actually performed it like in full, as best as I could in my small space, with my hair down, because I knew I was gonna be performing it with my hair down, I hated it. I hated it so much. You guys have no idea. It was horrible. So I was like, fuck this shit. I'm getting my hair cut. So I left. I left within 30 minutes. Performed the dance, said, fuck it, my hair's too long, and I went and got a haircut. because it was a pain in the ass to deal with really long hair while doing that dance. Because it's a lot of hair whipping, man. It was so bad. So it was probably the most spur of the moment decision I've ever made in my life. But in regards to like cutting my hair, like 30 minutes later after performing, I went and got my hair cut. And within an hour, it was cut. The things that I do for Akechi. But you know what? I like it. I actually like my hair being shorter. I think it was a good decision. It's been so nice. I hate long hair. I don't know how girls do it that have really long hair. I hated it. I hated it so much. Akiro, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. So anyway, I went on this huge tangent.
4 months on a Persona 4 Arena watch party, Pog.
Aw,
I'm
thank you so much
excited
for
to
the
watch
4
this
months.
entire thing with you as I haven't seen anything about it yet. It's time to fanboy.
Thank you. We will eventually get there. There's just a lot to, I don't know. I like chit-chatting with you. We're catching up a little bit, all right? I don't do this very often. But thank you guys. I'm glad you guys like the new hair. I like it. I like it a lot too. I got like, there's really, really heavy layers. So I like, cause I flip my hair a lot. So I don't know. I like the layers in it. Anywho. My God, I'm a mess. So yesterday I was really emotional, right? Let's go back to that. I guess there's just like a part of me that's really uncomfortable with getting back into dance. If I'm gonna be real, because like, it's weird when you've been doing something for 20 years. I started dancing whenever I was 3, and I stopped after I graduated college and got my degree in it. And that was 3 years ago. So it's weird to like suddenly bring it back out of nowhere. Like, it makes me really uncomfortable because 1, I am not as flexible as I used to be. And 2, I'm not as skilled as I used to be. Like, there's a lot that I have to bring back. And I'm not there yet. So putting out these dancing videos whenever I'm not at my best is making me feel like really anxious. So yesterday I was just like really emotional putting out my Akechi dancing video, feeling like super uncomfortable that it's not like the best version of me, not what I used to be in college. And so yeah, so whenever I go to my P.O. box and you guys sent me like the sweetest shit, it legit just like made me cry because this is like I don't know. I have to get over it. I'm like gonna cry right now. It's really stupid. It's like a really stupid thing to be anxious about, but it's something that I want to bring back genuinely and like be good at again. So that's why I want to like go back and like rent dance studio space, get back into it properly, so I feel comfortable again. There's steps I gotta take, but I want to feel comfortable. So like all the kind words on the video, like I genuinely really appreciate it. It really means a lot. You guys have no idea, because I was really, really self-conscious. I hate that I'm crying now. It's because you guys are so sweet. Like literally, it's literally because of you guys. You guys are like the absolute sweetest. My family reacted. My mom is like, I have a weird relationship with my mom, but she's really proud of me. She's like, look at my daughter being a dancer again. Oh my God. It's like she went to school for this shit and is finally using her degree. That's my mom. Look at my girl finally using that degree. Thanks, Mom. She was happy. She's like happy that I'm dancing again, I think, more than anything. It's been a long time. Oh my god, chat. Reading, oh my god. I'm gonna cry even more. I hate you all. I'm trying to read as many messages as I can and they all make me cry. Fuck you guys. This is so stupid. Yeah. Anyway, so shout outs to the people that sent me the cutest stuff. Seriously. Between the really nice letter, someone sent me, oh my god. So you know the conundrum that I had? I don't know if you're in the chat. If you are, feel free to speak out. I don't want to like call out the person that sent me this because I don't know if they want to keep it private or not. So if you're here, let me know. But so you know how like I bought this lovely game, right? I bought this game last month, 2 months ago. And this happened to where it's the Japanese version. It is not English. So I bought an English copy and they sent me a Japanese one instead. So I couldn't find an English copy literally anywhere, and I cannot get it digitally because of my modded DS for streaming purposes. So I have to get a physical copy, right? And so I'm really trying hard to get a physical copy, and they sent me a Japanese version. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? Oops, I'll just learn Japanese overnight, I guess. So yeah, this was a problem. But then somebody sent me an English version, which made me cry. Cause like I was about to give up on finding an English version. So the person who sent me this, if you're here, genuinely, thank you so much. You did not have to do that. I was like so shocked to find this in my PO box. Like, what? I was so shook. I was like, are you for real? Oh god. So now we can play PQ2. I have both of the Q games now. I will play them after the dancing games. But yeah, Q2 is like impossible to find in English, and now I have 2 copies. I just have a Japanese and an English version. Oops. So shout outs to that person who did that. Thank you so much. It genuinely means the world. So I'm happy that I can play this now. Oh man, I figured you guys would be happy about that because I'm really, really excited to play the Q games. Like really, really excited. And then the other person, which is Erlen's, I'm calling you out because I know you're okay with that. Oh god. I have to, fuck. I put them on my shrine. Yeah. So the third thing I got was Erlen sent me, so like Erlen's has like this really cute Etsy store which you guys should really check out, but she sent me these cute like fucking, oh god, come on camera, you could do this, you could focus. Okay, there we go. Look at that. No, not on my face, not on my face. Okay, look at Joker and then look at. They're so cute. They're so fucking cute. Like what? So I put that at like my little Akechi display that I have over here. I just added to it. Oh my god, they're so cute. And by the way, Dom ate the candies. He loves gummy candies and he was all over that. And then really, really cute washi tape. Oh my god. I used to use these all the time because I used to do scrapbooking whenever I was a teen. I was like in my teens. I used to be pretty heavy into scrapbooking, so I had a lot of washi tape for that. So I used to have so much of this. But yeah, Erlen's also sells like washi tape. Okay, which one should I show? Which one's this? Oh, this is Akechi's. Okay. This is so cute. If it's gonna, I don't know if it's actually gonna focus, but it's like, I don't know, just washi tape that's themed for each character, but I don't know if my camera's gonna like fully focus on it. You could see like a mask, glove, just things that represent Akechi, and like she also sent me like a Joker one and the Phantom Thieves, which I thought was super cute. Oh my god, seriously, this was so sweet. Really, thank you. Oh gosh, I'm like, so yeah, yesterday was like emotional. It was after like being super anxious about my video and then getting like all these gifts, I was so overwhelmed. It was just, in a good way, I will never complain. I just couldn't believe that you guys were like so sweet and sending me that stuff. So really, thank you. Oh my god, it was like, what a way to end the day. I couldn't believe it. Okay, but anyway, I think I've talked enough now. Oh my god. Cargos, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. I really appreciate it. Also, Dremel, thank you so much for the 4-month Twitch Prime if I didn't thank you already. It is a niche gift, but I actually, yeah, like I said, I used to use washi tape a lot for scrapbooking. And I actually still do use it sometimes for like different things. So yeah, it'll actually get put to use. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Oh my god. All right, now that I'm like thoroughly in an emotional state right now, probably should watch some Persona 4 Arena, huh? But really, thank you guys for everybody that the 3 of you guys that sent me stuff. Really, thank you. Oh my god, emotional. It was freaking emotional. You guys are amazing. I'm really like, I feel like saying I'm blown away by like the community that we built here is like such an understatement. I'm just like, I'm really thankful for you guys for being here, for enjoying my content, putting up with my bullshit, and being so nice. Like, I really could not. I never expected this in a million years. Holy shit. Never would have expected that. So, I don't know. Wholesome crystal time. I'm really thankful a lot. It makes me want to cry. Oh gosh. You guys are great. So thank you, chat. Alright, so back to, I don't want to cry again. What bullshit? My content's full of bullshit. What do you mean? That's literally my whole life. My god. Alright. Especially my my love for Akechi bullshit. You know, that bullshit too. Alright, so let's try and like track down the arena story stuff I'm supposed to watch. So there's this playlist that exists. You guys will have to tell me if this is like a good playlist to watch. So there's this Persona 4 Arena, and it just has all the characters. Is this it? Or is there something better? Oh, chat, what the hell? I hate you.
Are you ready to see older, even more handsome Akihiko?
No, I'm not ready. Thank you for the 100 bits, I appreciate it. Yeah, I can't find anything else in regards to like Persona 4 Arena. So, I'm assuming that this is where it starts with you. I can't believe how long this is. Is this really the fucking game? This is nuts. This is nuts! There's so much! You don't need to see everything. I mean, I feel like the Yuna Akami is probably one of the most important ones. But yeah, this is like a lot. Like 3 hours of each character. Hello. Holy moly.
You're amazing. I love your content so much. Seeing your streams and videos make my day.
Oh my god. I don't want to cry again. Oh jeez.
Glad to be here.
24-hour stream. No, I have to stop at 2 o'clock because I am raiding in Final Fantasy 14 with my static at 2, so we have until then. But oh god. All right, so I guess this is where we start, chat. This is it. Alright, let's turn off Snowflakes. It's been on for a while. It was good background music. Like 24-hour version of Snowflakes. Oh wait, we should probably watch the opening first, right? I imagine that there's an opening. Hold on. Why don't we start there? Okay. Yeah. Wait, I didn't see the opening. All right, here we go. Yeah, okay. I haven't seen this.
It's a wrong road.
Wait, is this
when the getting you born?
Okay, I'm confused, but it's okay. It's still good.
Stronger. The farther on you go. Thought I knew you. But can't never say I knew me. That sorry
Oh, Japanese thing.
shadow
Okay, got it.
I could turn out to be. Sometimes I cannot. Just can't understand where my head is at.
Oh, who's that?
Oh, what my heart is saying. All throughout the struggle. Sometimes I feel
There's more.
I can't shake the habit. I just can't wake up. But I know in the end I'll be the shield.
Oh, but for some...
Cause the road will go on with me always out. Making no compromise. Fighting for a better
Whoa, what the
life.
fuck? Okay, I did not know. Okay, that's I'm assuming that was like older Akihiko and older Mitsuru. Oh, that's I don't know where they come into all this. Okay, well, let's just get started here. This will take a bit. They did a lot more with this game than I was expecting already. The floor, the ceiling, the furnishings, everything is blue. It's quite unlike what I normally see, and yet my heart is mysteriously calm. I recognize a slight rumbling as an engine and realize that I am in a car. Or rather, someplace else I recognize.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Oh man, good old Igor main. Watch Ultimax? But shouldn't I watch Ultimax opening after Arena? I probably should do that after. The old man with a bizarre face. Okay, do we really need to watch this?
Ah, it seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny.
Yeah, we'd watch it after.
My name is Igor.
If they're sequential, that makes
I
sense.
am delighted to make your acquaintance.
I feel a sense of deja vu. Yeah, we're back in the limousine. I've been in this room before. Yeah, no shit, you.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
You know, he's like, oh shit,
It
the
is a
line's
room
coming.
that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. It may be that such a fate awaits
I
you
think
in the
we
near
could probably
future.
skip this, huh? I don't want to skip too much, though. I'm surprised that I still remember them. Another me, the one not in the dream. It can't help but smile at that.
Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay. Moving right along.
I can't wait for the elite YouTube I need for gameplay.
Thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate it. The light is so blinding that I have to squint for a moment. I can't figure out where
Right.
I am, and then I look around.
I was on my way back.
Oh, it's voiced! Oh, that's awesome. I mutter to myself and look out the window. The sky is somewhat cloudy, unfortunately, but the scenery is peaceful as always. It seems that I fell asleep on the train headed to the countryside where I spent the last year in Inaba. If I recall correctly, when I first came to that town, it was an afternoon just like this. We get to hear Johnny Youngblood. I dozed off in the same way back then and was summoned. That was when Eeyore said that misfortune would befall me. Just as he foretold, I was dragged into an outrageous murder mystery. That was no ordinary case. The Midnight Channel, Shadows, and Personas. If this is just like a recap of Persona 4, I feel like we can skip this. Yeah. Stood with my friends on the investigation team against these misfortunes and fought alongside them. It was decided that I would leave Inaba around the same time my parents would be returning from overseas. It's been about 2 months since I last saw them. As they were saying goodbye to me at the train station, I had decided to stay at the Dodinger residence during Golden Week so that I could spend the holiday with my friends. Yeah, that's how the game ends. Of course, my uncle was happy to hear this, and his only daughter.
Damn it! I still haven't picked up Yosuke's gift.
Oh, a gift for Yosuke! It was supposed to be something special after all. Actually, I'd received a call from Teddy, one of my investigation team friends, this morning. The details of the conversation are a bit confusing.
Hello? Is this Sensei?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, the lips
I'm
move?
really sorry to bring this up, but I forgot to tell you something very important.
Oh no.
I have a special request for the souvenirs I'm sure you'll be bringing your bear's friend.
I already have souvenirs for everyone, but oh well. Sure enough, Teddy was only asking for some snacks that aren't sold in Inaba, so it wasn't much trouble. Ah, but there was one.
Oh, and one more thing. Can I ask you to pick up something for Yosuke, too?
I was planning on bringing something for everyone anyway.
Oh,
but
the
go
lip
ahead.
movement, it's weird! Why do I find that weird?
Well, Yosuke's
It just seems
been
like it's
down
so
in the dumps
fast,
after
like-
his mommy burned his favorite nurse.
Maybe they just gotta slow
She
down a
was
little
what
bit
I
more. I
call
don't know.
scorching hot. Just kidding.
Oh, Teddy.
A nurse?
Aw, come on, Sensei. You know what I'm talking about. His nurse magazine with the chest examinations and the bear behind.
I see. And you expect me to
Oh
buy
god, it
him
looks
a
like he was
replacement?
saying me low.
Of course, silly. People coming to visit are supposed to bring presents.
I'm gonna die. I don't miss Teddy.
All right.
I don't miss him.
Oh, I was planning to head back tomorrow, but since we're meeting up early, I decided to go back today. Can you pass that on to everyone?
Aha! Then the sexy nurses will be arriving even sooner. It'll be like, Sensei,
want
we
to
have an emergency patient. Yusuke will be so happy. Okay then, we'll be waiting for you.
Physical pain! Oh, I'm a little worried now. I hope he isn't telling everybody something that would give them the wrong idea. Well, I should just call again once I get there.
Nurses, huh?
Nurses! Yep. In the end, I wasn't able to pick up one for him. How can I put it? I'd feel bad for Yosuke if I gave him that magazine, and every time he opened it, his friend's face kept popping up in his head. And I have to think Yosuke has his pride too. He doesn't need me buying him this stuff. But again, this is Yosuke we're talking about. I'm sure he'll understand if I explain my reasoning. Probably.
Now pulling into Yaso Inaba. This will be the last stop. Yaso Inaba.
I can't.
Oh,
I fucking can't, bro. End of the line already. It looks like I'd been asleep for a lot longer than I thought. Just as that thought came to me, a certain worry crossed my mind. If I had a dream of the Velvet Room, did that mean that I was going to be dragged into another adventure? No, I shouldn't think such things. I'm overthinking it. Igor had said, I'm delighted to make your acquaintance after all, so it's nothing but a dream. It's quite misleading since I've had dreams of being summoned into that room ever since. Dun dun dun! The train begins to slow, and I take that as my cue to gather my belongings from the luggage rack above me. When the train comes to a complete stop and the doors open, even the smell of the wind evokes a sense of nostalgia. I think I'm getting a little too sentimental. I step out to the platform with a wry smile. I'm standing in front of the train station, but this town is as quiet as it's always been. I realize that the sun has started to set and the orange sky envelops the world.
Now, what should I do?
The lips! Oh my god, I can't stop staring at them because they're so weird. Today is May 2nd. According to the calendar, the latter half of the holidays will begin tomorrow. I told Dojima-san that I was going to arrive today, but it seems he's been too busy with work to come get me. Ryotaro Dojima, he's my uncle. I stayed with him last year. He's a detective with the Inaba police, and he's raising his elementary school-age daughter Nanako by himself. It seems that he was suddenly contacted by a detective from the Metropolitan Police Department regarding last year's case and will have to work late. What happened last year was very serious, so that may be why this has come up. You shouldn't have worried about it. I recall how apologetic he sounded over the phone and can't help from smiling. Aww. I told him that I knew the way over from the station, but a bag packed with necessities and souvenirs for everyone turns out to be quite a load. Nanako must be waiting for me alone at the house. Oh, Nanako's alone again? What else is new? To be honest, I don't know when the bus will come. Maybe I should just call for a taxi? Just as I'm thinking this.
Huh? Nanako?
What?
Big bro!
Ah! Sunshine Child! Oh, I miss you, Nanako. It is Nanako. There's no way I
came to meet me all on your own?
Aww. She walked to the station all by herself. Couldn't have been easy for her though, and even though it's still light out right now, it will get dark soon and the country roads are barely lit. What would she have done if I hadn't been here? I'm about to voice my concerns, but Nanako sounds slightly proud when she
Don't
says—
worry, Dad knows about it. He gave me money for the bus. He said he couldn't make it, so I came instead.
Sunshine.
Welcome back, big bro.
Oh.
I wanted to see you so much.
Oh my god. I miss you, Nanako.
Thanks. I'm happy to see you again, too.
Oh. I see. She must have wanted to show me that she's grown up, too. She's around that age, after all. For a moment, I'm surprised that Dojima-san let her do this. I mean, we all know Nanako's, like, maturity of, like, a 20-year-old. More like a 30-year-old. Like, fuck. She's proven herself to be very reliable. Yeah, no shit. I love her so much.
Well, no sense standing around here.
Oh, we take
What's in the
Nanako's
fridge at
hand.
home?
Lots. Dad and I bought a ton of stuff since you were coming to visit.
Oh. Oh. Oh, whoops. Nanako and I make small talk while we walk through Inaba for the first time in a little while. Being here like this makes me feel as if I've gone back in time to a year ago. I hurry and unpack my belongings before heading to the kitchen. Nanako helps me out as diligently as she had claimed earlier. The way she mixes the eggs seems more skillful than before. You're such a good girl, Nanako.
This is the Evening Journal with news for May 2nd. Our top story is on the domestic airline that was hijacked yesterday.
started calling me big bro and we didn't cook together like we are now. Oh, they're doing like a lot of recap. Oh, Dojima-san's home. Deluxe sushi. Nanako gets up and rushes to the door. She seems so happy when Dojima-san comes home. Aww. We all sit at the table and begin eating. Being here like this makes me feel like the 2 months I was gone never happened at all. Aww. Aww, it's just I've been part of this family and I've lived here with them for my entire life. I thank both of them from deep in my heart, and after I give them souvenirs I bought for them, we enjoy chatting with each other. Oh! I love this. It's so, like, people are so precious with all the characters. Another familiar room. This is the room that was prepared for me on the second floor of the Dojima residence. Anako fell asleep from the excitement. After carrying her to her room, I tell my uncle that I'll be going to bed early as well. All he said was okay. I'm a little perplexed by this, but I have my suspicions, and as I open the door to my old room, it seems I was right. The room is no different than it had been whenever I was living here. It's exactly the same as it was whenever I left Inaba. I close the door with a feeling of wistfulness. As I sit down on my sofa, thinking about my uncle's thoughtfulness, I sigh from the exhaustion of the long journey. I'll be able to see my friends tomorrow. Considering that there are still several days left in this holiday, it may be nice to leave early tomorrow and go visit the shopping district.
It's raining.
Oh, we should watch the Midnight Channel. And the time is just before midnight. In mere moments, it will be a new day. Whenever it rains at night, I keep checking the time. While I spent the last year in Inaba, I was always checking for the Midnight Channel, which was a popular urban legend here in Inaba. It's a bad habit of mine, even when I'm not here. You just get scarred for life and you just always check at midnight on a rainy day. Of course. If they're gonna recap, I think I'll,
That brings back some memories. Nothing will show anymore, though.
Nothing reappear, though? I suddenly have doubts. Why would I think that after we solved that case, we all confirmed that the Midnight Channel wasn't appearing anymore? The empty screen stays silent.
Just in case.
I'm not gonna turn it on. There's no way. The more I think about it, the more I feel my resolve fading. I peer into the TV screen as if something is drawing me into it. The only thing I see is my reflection in the dark glass of the CRT television. Or so I thought. Uh-oh.
Rivals. They are friends, yet powerful foes. The desperate fighting program amongst high school students. A new legend is about to start.
May the manliest of all men come on down!
Nobody touches his precious Nanako, the sister complex kingpin of steel, Yu Narukami!
It's only natural.
Wage slave in the boonies by day, hero by night, Captain Resentiment, Yosuke Hanamura!
Everything that bores me has gotta go!
A spunky dragon with deadly legs, the carnivore who's discarded womanhood, Chie Sakuraka! Please escort me to the ring, my prince, the unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi!
I'll finish you in one strike!
Blooming roses and bulging muscles, the blood-curdling beefcake emperor, Kanji Tatsumi! Deep into realms of romance, the body of a child, the brain of a genius, the 2000 IQ killjoy detective, Naoto Shogane!
Is this an army of idiots?
Fight and survive towards the one throne waiting at the end! The P1 Grand Prix where fierce fights will be fought! The battle begins tonight!
Don't do Naruto like that. Oh my god. That's so funny. I'm dying.
What
What on earth was that? What? Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel?
Kingpin of Steel. There's so much wrong with that phrase. I don't know where to begin. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I'd hurry to make sure that the TV isn't plugged in. That was the Midnight Channel. What it was actually showing was rather ridiculous, but thinking back, everything the Midnight Channel showed last year didn't make much sense either. I'm suddenly gripped by tension. If the Midnight Channel is appearing again, I have to find out why. I pull out my cell phone and search for Yosuke's number.
Let's see, H. Hanamura Yosuke.
Oh god, it was so great. Is everyone aware that the Midnight Channel is still being broadcasted? Do they know that it's showing us and that we've been given taglines that can only be described as uncharitable?
Hello, this is Yosuke.
Aww,
Yosuke?
I miss Yosuke.
It's nothing. I just freaked out when you called all of a sudden. Yeah, that's it. What's up? Hey, when do you want to meet?
I can tell what's going on just by the sound of his voice. Yosuke knows about what's happened on the Midnight Channel just now, and he's trying to hide that from me. He's like, hi, hi you, how you been? I bet he's trying to keep me from worrying about it. There's no need for him to be concerned. Then again, I can kind of understand how he feels. I am his friend after all.
That's not why I was calling. I saw the Midnight Channel. You saw it too, right?
Huh?
I can easily hear Yosuke panicking on the other side of the phone. He's probably surprised that I saw the Midnight Channel when I shouldn't even be in Inaba right now. He must be thinking that the Midnight Channel is now appearing on National TV Network. Looks like Teddy didn't tell them after all.
Did Teddy not tell you? Since we're meeting up early tomorrow, I decided to come today. I figured you wouldn't think I could have seen it, so I gave you a call.
Well, I assumed you weren't here yet, so I didn't want to rely on you.
Aww.
You haven't changed. So how about it? You're not gonna leave this be, are you, Captain Rasantama?
Why'd you zero in on that part? Did you see how they called you a Sister Complex Kingpin?
Mine's not that bad.
You think? Oh, I ought to tell you, that
This
program's
is the
not the only
gayest
strange thing lately.
conversation.
Teddy, Rise, and Kanji aren't here either. They disappeared.
For a moment, I'm at a loss for words. Not only has the Midnight Channel come back on, but we've lost contact with 3 of our friends. It's okay, we have Nato, that's all we need, right? Can't believe that those
All
two
right,
things are
we should get
unrelated.
together tomorrow like we planned.
Yeah, at the Jeunesse food court. Welcome back, partner.
Aww. Yay, I'm suddenly reminded that I haven't even greeted Yosuke yet. I finally feel the sense of worry fade a little and I answer with a smile.
It's good to be here.
No matter what has happened, our friends may be in danger. If that's so, then there's only one thing to do. Speaking of things I have to do...
Oh, right. Sorry to say,
Oh, music
I forgot
change.
to pick up your souvenir.
A souvenir? Don't even worry about it, man.
You sure? I thought you were really looking forward to it. Those nurses.
Nurses?
I had a feeling he wouldn't get it if I don't tell him flat out. This is rather hard to bring up, but
Yeah, Teddy
oh
asked
God,
me to
no.
get it for you. He said you were crushed that they got burned.
Oh, wait, this is all...
I didn't know you were into nurses.
Shut up! That's enough! Damn it, you're trying to wind me up, aren't you? Stay home, you jerk.
But I'm already here. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
At least it seems like he understands about his souvenir. And then in case the preparations have been made. Tomorrow I'll meet with everyone to sort through whatever information we have on this situation. If we have to, we'll go back into that world. Oh. Unfortunately, we know that the Midnight Channel wouldn't have appeared without a reason. I should make sure that I'm ready for tomorrow and get some rest. Oh, I'm dying. Good old Junes. I look around for the first time in a while, even though there aren't many people in Inaba. This place is exceptionally crowded. Plus, because it's Golden Week as well, I feel like it's busier than usual. I happen to run into Yosuke at the elevators. We briefly greet each other. Guys are weird like that. Or you're just gay, but that- okay. The closer we are, the more simple our interactions when we meet each other face to face. The two of us step out to the food court. We immediately find Yukiko and Chie. Oh, they were back at us from the beach.
Good to see you guys again.
Welcome back!
Guys are weird, or
We
they're just
missed
gay.
you.
Whatever.
The guest of honor's finally here. You're looking well.
Chie, I miss you.
Welcome back. Should we?
Huh? Oh, he already knows about the Midnight Channel thing. He's actually the one who called me up about it.
Oh, I see. This has turned into a pretty thrown-together reunion, hasn't it? But I'm glad you came.
Chat some more while we sit down. And then Yosuke, oh my nose. Yosuke stands up and clears his throat loudly. He's probably been waiting for the right moment to say something. He hasn't mentioned anything to me, but I can easily guess what he's about to say. We all look towards Yosuke.
Well, it sucks that we can't hang out more before jumping into another mystery, but to celebrate our partner's return, I hereby reinstate the investigation team in response to the Midnight Channel going back on the air last night.
Woo!
Oh, the team is back!
Where's Nato?
Just hearing that name again gets me all fired up. Yeah, let's do this!
I don't think the applause is necessary.
Why are they clapping? Why not? It's been 2 months since we last saw each other after all. Woo! We got the investigation team back! Good job! Yosuke seems saddened at that. He still ends up- oh, oh, whatever. It's a relief to see that they're the same as always, but because of that, it makes me even more worried about the friends that aren't here right now. We can't start slacking off. We begin to sort through the information that we know about already.
Well, let's get cracking. I mean, this is no laughing matter. No one's heard from Teddy, Kanji, or Rise. Just those three, right?
Yeah, that leaves
Yeah.
Nato.
Oh, I got a hold of Naoto-kun, but I didn't tell her about this stuff.
Oh.
She told me she couldn't make it today because of her job, so I didn't want to worry her.
Aw.
She seemed pretty bummed that she couldn't be here too.
She has a reason for not being here. We can still contact her. Then Nato should be fine. That leaves Teddy, Rise, and Kanji, who are gone. Not hearing back from them after an entire day has passed isn't normal at all. The relationship between their sudden disappearances and the reappearance of the Midnight Channel last night disturbs me.
One thing's been bothering me. The picture on the TV was very clear last night.
Yeah. Going by the pattern from last year, it wouldn't be that clear until after the victim entered the TV.
Uh-oh.
Hey, isn't this the first time a big group of people was shown together? Plus, we're still here. Why us anyway? And what's up with those insulting descriptions?
She seems pretty angry about it. Many of the locals know about the rumor of the Midnight Channel. In other words, this troubling broadcast has already been seen by who knows how many people. From what I've been told, the moment Chie tried to ask another student about the Midnight Channel, the other girl ran away with a look of fear on her face. It's no surprise that Chie would be angry.
What
Still.
bothers me most is Teddy. He was acting like the host of that show.
Yeah,
True,
we can't find him.
true.
This smells fishy. Then again, I doubt he would play a prank like this for no reason.
I Guess we'll just have to go inside the TV and find out what's going on.
That's right, go inside the TV. Out of everything, that was the element that shook our common sense the most out of everything that we experienced last year. Actually, the murders in last year's events happened in another world inside the television. This world is filled with monsters called shadows that are born from people's hearts. Blah, 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 blah. Wait. Yeah, okay. Keep skipping, keep skipping.
I mean, think about it. What if we were half asleep and fell into a TV when Teddy wasn't over there? Isn't that a scary thought?
Like anyone would be that clumsy.
Anyway, it sounds like it's safe for us to go investigate then.
No matter what the reason, it's reassuring to know that we have an exit strategy ready for us. To be honest, I almost fell into it the first time it appeared in my room, after all.
Yeah, there's no doubt that something's going on in there. Is everyone ready?
We're all good to go. To tell the truth, I had a hunch that this was going to happen.
We all share a look to confirm our intentions. All of them nod back. I could see the seriousness in their eyes. Even though there was a 2-month gap since I last saw them, they still continue to put their trust in me. I feel a slight sense of pride as I stand up from the bench. The large screen TV in the electronics department is directly below the food court. Well, guess we gotta go there. That was the entrance we used last year.
It's a holiday, so the store's full of people.
I feel like things are picking up around town.
It's time to go.
Oh, that's the young mother.
You know, it's been a while since last time.
I'm a little nervous.
Oh no.
Oh, wait! There are still people in this aisle!
Hey, get ready! The customers are going away! Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
But what about that though? Funky student!
Let's go.
Yeah, the legendary. I saw the afro. The legendary funky student.
Isn't this different from usual? Oh no! What do we do?
What can we do? We can't stop now!
I hear a voice. It's a woman's voice. Sounds familiar to me. Voice is... Oh no, is it Margaret?
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Hi. I don't sense that distinctive floating feeling that I usually have whenever I enter the TV world. When I concentrate, I realize that I must be sitting in a chair. The moment I open my eyes, I see vibrant blue. The Velvet Room. I visited this place an untold number of times last year. No Igor.
This room is tied to your fate. Nothing that occurs here is meaningless. Though you reached an end to one journey, you now find yourself here again. This shows that you will once again be faced with a question.
Uh-oh.
A question? And something really is going on?
Another mystery has appeared. We are about to be dragged into it again. Could that be what she means?
From here on, what befalls you will upset your status quo. It is true that you've opened the door once already, but all things change. Nothing ever remains the same. What you gained before will change over time as well. You will have to face them once again.
Face them? Again?
The vision wavers and the blue light before me vanishes quickly. Wait, I still need to know what you mean by those words. Whoa!
Where am I?
Really creepy music room. Oh my god. There's a bunch of shoes in a circle around the piano. Why is there a bunch of why is there a circle of shoes? Not to mention the fucking picture frames.
This is... No,
6
wait.
months, Bob.
This has to be
Let's
the TV
celebrate
room.
by having pancakes.
Oh my god, thank you so much for the 6 months, dude. I appreciate it. I hope you keep enjoying the emotes. Thank you for all the support. The eerily shining eyes of the portraits on the wall. The more carefully I look, the more I realize that this place is not the real Yasogami High. Most of all, I sense no warmth from this place like I did with the students who would come and go from here. This is a fake. No shit. Definitely not the school I attended. But what happened to turn the world inside the TV to this? On top of that, we entered the TV from our usual entrance. But I ended up in a
This has never
completely
happened
different...
before.
I also realized that my friends aren't with me. Did we somehow get separated? Start to feel chills down my spine and look around.
Hello! Sorry for the wait! Greetings, boys and girls of Yasogami! The P1 Grand Prix is about to begin! There's no need for manners or courtesy or anything today, so let it all hang out! Tell us how you really feel.
Okay. I don't wanna.
What the?
Is that you, Rise? I shout out questions, but she doesn't answer. This is Rise Kujikawa, one of our friends. I look around in surprise. These voices, it's not just from 1 or 2 people. I sense countless students staring at me from the hallways, the entrance, everywhere I turn.
Huh?
May I have your attention, please? I, Rosette, will be your commentator. But first, the General has a few words for you all.
The General? What's going on? Why are there so many people inside the TV world? Before I can think of any answers, Rise makes another announcement. And as if on cue, the monitor in the music room turns on. What appeared on it was Teddy. He was wearing a strange hat and cape, just like he did on the Midnight Channel last night. First Rise, and now Teddy? What are they doing?
You're all here now.
Oh, Teddy's the General?
What's going on here?
Sorry.
I'm proud to announce the opening of our very own P1 Grand Prix!
That's the same as well. That's the same bizarre tournament that was shown on the Midnight Channel. Is Teddy really the one behind this insanity?
Teddy, what's going on here? We came to look for you and Rise and...
And Kanji.
Always with the talking, Sensei. It's a big waste of time. Less talk and more fighting. With the next challenger, come on down.
Teddy looks away and makes a dismissive gesture. Smoke suddenly bursts out from underneath me and robs me of any visibility. Is there someone beyond that white curtain? Eventually, my field of vision begins to clear. I keep my guard up, expecting anything. But who should appear but Yosuke? Though I hadn't expected to run into him like this, I'm relieved to see that he's safe. Give me a second, someone just knocked at our door to get a package. Okay. They did say something about a challenger just a moment ago. I recall that the Grand Prix that appeared on the Midnight Channel looked a lot like some kind of fighting competition. Wait, am I supposed to fight Yosuke now? That's not funny at all.
Great. They're expecting you and me to fight.
Looks like. Sheesh, what's Teddy thinking?
Starting that up already? I won't let you get all buddy-buddy with each other.
Why not?
These battles are fought to the death. Only the victor can proceed.
This joke's gone on far enough, Teddy. We're not gonna play along with that.
I look over at Yosuke, hoping that he would agree with me. But Yosuke did not appear interested in what I had to say.
Oh, really? I guess you should declare me the winner then.
Oh.
Yosuke?
What? You don't plan on fighting, right? That means I win by default.
That's not what I was expecting to hear. What's gotten into you, Yosuke? Do you have some reason to be talking like this? I can't figure out what's going on. Yosuke continued to speak in a carefree manner and said something that I simply couldn't believe.
Oh, but is that okay with you? I mean, since Nanako-chan's here and all?
What?
Nanako's here?
Wait, really? You haven't seen her? She's with Teddy.
What? That can't be. Oh no, the creepy music. Saw Nanako back at the house when I left this morning. And even then, Nanako can't enter the TV world on her own. But she's in this world? I can't believe it for a moment. But what if it is true? Just coming into this world can tire a person out very quickly. On top of that, if someone who can't use a persona comes here, it can sometimes even be fatal.
Where is she? Yosuke, where's Nanako?
Whoa, what's gotten into you, partner? No need to get hysterical.
Why are you so calm about this? You know what happened to her last time she came here.
Nanako did come into this world once last year. Oh god, I don't want to recap. It'd be wrong of me to lash out on Yosuke for the way he's acting. Calm down. I need to think straight here. All Yosuke said was that he saw her with Teddy. Then, was Nanako brought here by Teddy if he's the leader of this tournament?
Yosuke, be straight with me. Are you sure Nanako's with Teddy?
How should I know? If I had to guess, I'd say she's probably still with him. Man, are you alright? Are you that worried about Nanako-chan?
A little
It's
bit.
no wonder people look at you funny, thinking you have a sister complex.
Oh, this ain't funny! The sense of wrongness that I've been feeling this whole time is getting even stronger. True, Yosuke may say some insensitive things, but mostly that's because he reads too much into a situation and becomes outspoken. He's not the type of guy to enjoy making hurtful remarks like this.
Yosuke, are you alright?
Huh? What are you talking about? I should be the one saying that to you. She's not even your real sister. All that big bro stuff really creeps me out. It was a while ago that I saw her. It's probably too late to save her now. You know how things went last year, after all.
Yosuke.
We're being brainwashed so that we fight each other. Because, yeah, that makes me want to beat him up. He wouldn't be so callous as that. At least I thought so up until now. Oof. I can't hate him for accidentally mentioning someone who is dead, but the way he's acting, he's doing this on purpose. Yeah, he's doing it so we fight.
Draw your weapon. You'll get your fight.
What? Dude, what are you saying? You told me you'd let me win by default.
To be honest, I was thinking that this Yosuke before me was some kind of fake. I even wondered if something had happened to him, and Yosuke's shadow had appeared again in this world. But this wrongness that I keep sensing is nothing like that. This probably is the real Yosuke. And the strangeness I feel is because these words really are coming out of the mouth of someone I never thought would say them. If
I don't know if you're being controlled or if there's something else going on here. Either way, you must understand the best way to resolve the situation.
there's no way to tell if what I'm saying is getting through to him at all. But if I wanted to figure out what's going on, I'll just have to fall for this trap once.
Sorry, but I'm gonna go all out. No hard feelings.
Huh? All that talk and you're gonna fight against your partner after all? Well, whatever. Let's hurry up and get this started. Ready?
Oh boy. Look at me play the game! Oh my god!
Finals.
Wow, guys, wow, look at me go. Shit, I am so good. I actually like that I get to watch these. I'd much rather watch them.
Ooh, we're leading this stamina.
Oh, look at me go! Whoa! He's allowing you to control him! Holy shit, do you see that KO? Dang, I'm good.
No surprise.
First try and everything, chat. I'm so good.
Amazing, Sensei! Keep that up and zoom on ahead!
Ahead? You're gonna continue with this? Teddy, about Nanako.
You're surprised I got the controls so quickly? Dude, I'm a god gamer.
If you want to find out, you'll have to get to me! And I can't say why, but I think you should hurry.
Wow. Why is everyone in here a dick? The monitor shuts off. I still haven't learned anything about Nanako. The moment the monitor turned off, the students began to leave like waves and reciting tide. No, they don't look like students anymore. There's something inhuman. Just taking the shape of students. I was too focused on the fight to notice, but it seems their true forms were coming through. They look like silhouettes. Could they be shadows? Even so, I don't sense any hostility from them. Well, if they're not a threat and they're going away, there's no need to chase after them. Besides, there's something more important to do right now.
Yosuke, are you alright?
I walk towards where Yosuke lies, collapsed on the ground, and give him my hand to help him up.
Ow! Couldn't you hold back a little? I seriously thought you were gonna kill me.
Sorry, I'm just really good
The
at
same
the game.
went for you. I wouldn't have stood a chance if I held back on you.
Yosuke grimaces in pain as he stands, but he doesn't seem to have suffered any severe injuries. That's good. I knew I couldn't risk going easy on him, so I was a little worried that I'd actually hurt him. Once we get a good look at each other, Yosuke's demeanor suddenly changes.
Anyway, that aside, shut up about the nurses already. It's not like that's the only thing I ever think about.
What?
What's this about nurses?
Huh? You were harping on it the whole time. How can you stand there and constantly bash my taste in women with a straight face?
Oh, so okay, so yeah, that's what's happening.
Is it such a crime to
Our
like nurses?
Our perception of each other
Wait a second.
is changing so that we're forced to fight each other. So we get angry at each other. I tell Yosuke to calm down and we go over what he thought had happened before the fight. We learned that our memories of what each of us had been saying didn't match up at all. According to Yosuke, it seems that I'd been, well, teasing him about his taste in women. Yosuke was so heated up over what I had supposedly said that he almost went into graphic detail. But I stopped him before things went too far. I mean, really, it's best for both of us if we pretended this had never happened. But thanks to our conversation about the battle, I'd come to realize something. If we'd been hearing each other say things neither of us had been meaning to say, then...
Yosuke, let me ask you something. Is it true that Nanako is here in this world?
She is?
Oh, so the Nanako thing is also fake. He has no idea what I was talking about. It's just as I thought. Yosuke doesn't know anything about Nanako. If that's true, then what I had heard Yosuke saying before the fight was something that Yosuke couldn't have possibly said. This only makes me convinced that I have the right idea. What I had heard wasn't what Yosuke had meant to say. I don't know how, but something else had made Yosuke say those words, even if he didn't know he was saying them. That reminds me, Teddy on the screen had said that I needed to get to him if I wanted to find out the truth. The twoof!
I guess there's no choice but to keep going.
You kink shaming is just low. That it is. Very, very low blow. I want to go home at once and check to make sure that she's okay, but I have no idea where I am. Even worse, Teddy holds the means of returning to the real world. There's no way out of here unless I find Teddy on my own.
Taking off?
Yeah.
Well, be careful.
Be careful, I'm worried about you. Do your best. I sense a lot of emotions behind those words. Yes, I know that I'm now hearing the real Yosuke. I take Yosuke's cheering on me to heart and leave the music room. Why he's trusting me to sort it all out, lets me go without much talk. He's frustrated that he can't help me out. I could just be jumping to conclusions there. After all, Teddy did say that was the rule, but we don't have any proof either. Well, I might as well see what he meant by that. I stopped walking and turned back to Yosuke.
Oh, one last thing. About those nurses.
Oh my god, you!
Ah, quit it already! Are you out of your mind again?
Stop teasing Yosuke! Yosuke turns bright red! Oh! He rushes me. Oh. There's a painful sounding noise as he runs into something invisible and slowly slides to the floor.
What is this?
So there's an invisible wall. Looks like the loser can't leave the room.
Oh! It looks like there's some force that prevents the loser from leaving the area where the fight took place. It's likely that every time one of these battles happens here, the winners will get sorted out this way. That's annoying.
I see how it works now. Thanks.
Thanks, Yosuke. You were just a test dummy. If Teddy really has kidnapped Nanako, then there's no time to
Don't use me as your guinea pig. Wait, that's it? Hey, don't wear yourself out, alright?
Bye, Yosuke. I turn away as Yosuke shouts at me. Not to worry, Yosuke. I gave him a quick smile before leaving the area. For real this time. That is such a creepy room. At that moment, I feel a wave of disorientation crash over me. I'm surprised that this is happening without warning, but it's not a threat. After all, I know that this feeling all too well. And the Velvet Room.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
I've been leaving the music room, but now I'm sitting in the Velvet Room for some reason. Margaret greets me with her usual smile.
Only just begun, and yet you already seem tired.
Yeah.
The misfortune that has befallen you can be thought of as a sort of trial.
A trial?
I want to know the details behind her words, but I know that she won't answer me even if I ask. The inhabitants of the Velvet Room never reveal everything. That's because they can only watch over the choices their guests make. Margaret's smile broadens when she sees that I don't intend to ask her anything.
Indeed. I am an observer on your journey. I would do nothing so thoughtless as to force you to make choices. You do not need such provocations. I already know that you shine brilliantly enough.
Aww. The shine she speaks of, could it be about my ability to use personas?
Yes, that is part of your brilliance.
Oh.
Personas are masks of resolution, strengthened by controlling one's heart, by forming bonds. You understand this well, don't you?
Yeah, that's how we all fought up till now.
Yes, indeed. But one's heart is intangible. It cannot be seen and cannot be felt. When polished, it releases a strong light unlike anything else. But it can also be clouded by trivial things. Have you ever felt that way? You truly are strong. I find that very appealing about you. But you should remember that not everyone is as strong as you.
Oh. Margaret's voice fades away as she answers me.
From here on, you will be forced to re-examine the things you know as bonds. How will you face the changes to come, and what choices will you make?
Gotta love it. When I open my eyes again, I'm in the school's hallway. I turn around and see the door to the music room close behind me. Was I only summoned to the Velvet Room in spirit? There's no way for me to figure out what just happened, but I think back on what Margaret had told me.
The changes, huh?
Even though the people of the Velvet Room avoid saying much, what little they do have to say always has meaning. Well, it's true that Margaret has said some strange things while I've known her, but she's never said anything meaningless while on duty. I would assume that this would be the case now. I may have to keep her words to heart. May have to. In any case, I need to concentrate on this case for now. I'm sure I'll understand the meaning behind what she said whenever the time comes. I must proceed. Though this bizarre place looks nothing like the Yasogami High I attended, the building seems strangely familiar as I run through it. Teddy has appeared on the monitor in the music room. From the looks of things, he appeared to be behind what was happening. But I'd heard Risei's voice over the school's PA system before my fight with Yosuke. If this school works anything like a real one, I can make a good guess as to where Teddy and Risei are. The announcement room. But of course, things aren't that easy. Those invisible walls keep getting in my way wherever I go. Seems that some of these walls don't let anybody through, no matter if they won or lost their fights. Every single time I run into one, I'm forced to take another path. It's like my route is already set for me.
I feel like I'm being led
Linear
somewhere.
game? I stop for a moment in the hallway out of practice building and mutter to myself while I take a look around. Where are they trying to lead me? At that moment.
Hey, you there! You're one of them participants in that there Grand Prix thing, right?
What is that voice? A voice that I don't recognize at all breaks me from my reverie? What's that word?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's the big idea? You could poke someone's eye out swinging that thing around.
What is your accent? A girl that I've never seen before. Was she part of that crowd? No, she looks like a real person. She was caught by surprise when I suddenly pointed my weapon at her. Although she flinches, her words don't lose any of their intensity. How bold of her. That may seem like an odd thing to say, but it's what suddenly crosses my mind. But this girl doesn't seem to have any intention of attacking me. I sheath my sword, but remain cautious.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
Sorry ain't gonna cut it. What were you gonna do if you hurt one of the students here, huh? You can't go pulling that stuff without student council approval. All right, the jig is up. I'm putting the kibosh on this tournament right now.
Hey, wait, hold on a second. I'm not in this because I want to be. I'm trying to stop the tournament.
It's so weird. I have to stop for a second because, like, her voice doesn't... it doesn't, like, match the face. I don't know. Like, her accent's so weird. I'm trying to act non-threatening, but the girl continues to glare at me. It just feels very, like, I don't know. Doesn't fit. She's wearing a Yasogami High uniform. She said something about the student council, but I don't recognize her. You don't encounter people here in this world that often. If a person is here, then they're either a Persona user or...
Why are you here, by the way? Wait, Did you fall inside a TV?
That's right. I might have put it a little differently, but if she can't enter a TV herself, the only possibility is that someone threw her in. That was what was happening in the murders from last year.
All inside a TV? What kind of nonsense is that?
She's not aware of it. But if she were a Persona user, I don't see why she'd hide that fact. If she was trying to keep that from me, then she wouldn't have come to talk to me like this. Then, does that mean that she's a victim after all? I carefully choose my words to avoid provoking the girl and introduce myself.
I'm Yu Narukami. I was a second year at Yasogami High until last year.
Huh? Last year? But that uniform.
Oh no, this is kind of my usual equipment when I'm in the TV world.
Equipment?
Never mind. Forget it.
Well, if you were only around till last year, I ain't gonna blame you for not knowing. I'm the new student council president. Nice meeting you.
Student council president? If I'm remembering correctly, the student council elections should have taken place just before the holidays. I have no knowledge of who won any of those elections since I'd left Inaba before they took place. That reminds me, I didn't have any friends on the student council last year either. This girl may very well be the president. No reason not to believe her.
Now it's your turn to spill. You said you ain't in the tournament because you wanna be. And what are you doing here? And what's this tournament about in the first place?
I'm so weird. I'm so weirded out by this girl. I feel like if I don't explain things very clearly to her, it will only provoke her further. But trying to tell her everything about what's going on here will only confuse her. I leave out the fact that this place is inside a television and tell her about the other things that are going on. First, I tell her about Teddy, that a friend of mine is likely the one who set this tournament up. Second, that I encountered some of my friends who were dragged into this as well, but they were acting strangely. And third, that my cousin, Nanako, still in elementary school, may have been dragged into this mess. The girl calling herself the student council president seems skeptical while I talk, but eventually she sighs.
So if I got this right, you didn't start this, but your friend did. Well, you don't seem like you're lying.
Okay, but what about you? Seems that she somehow grasped the gist of what I was trying to say. I thank her out of politeness, but she laughs and asks why I'm thanking her. There's still one more difficult task left at hand. I'm so confused. How do I make her understand that this is all within another world, one accessed by going through a TV screen? And the other thing is, like, why does she introduce herself as, like, the student council president? We were very kind and introduced ourselves. I have to get her out of this world no matter what. We introduced ourselves as Yu Narukami, and then she never introduced herself.
Hey!
Kind of rude.
That sounded like it came from the gym. I ought to tell you to go home, but I get that you're worried about your sis. Come on, let's go check it out.
Okay, but like, what's her name? We both started running at the same time. We're just supposed to call her Miss President. I reached my full running speed. I'm surprised to see that Miss President is keeping pace right beside me. Just standing still in this world would be strenuous for a normal person, but she doesn't even seem out of breath. It's quite impressive. I take a moment of quietly praise the girl running next to me. Maybe she's a robot. We burst into the gym where all the noise came from, but there's no one here. Whoa! Instead, we see huge piles of stacked chairs. They're twisted and intertwined everywhere on the open floor of the gym, forming huge towers that reach almost to the ceiling.
What is this? Who'd go to all this trouble?
The girl stares up at the chairs, seemingly dumbfounded. Suddenly, the monitor on the gym flickers to life. Oh no. And as I expected, Teddy appears and again in that costume.
Oh, are you on a hot date, Sensei? That's fine with me, of course. But shouldn't you keep your mind on the fighting? Wow, You look so mortified! That's the face I was hoping to see!
He's not saying anything completely straight, but he's obviously hinting that he knows I'm worried about Nanako. I know that saving Nanako is important, but I can't leave Miss President here alone and abandon her to this world either. Still, I feel Teddy's words causing me to doubt myself. Then Miss President raises her voice.
Hey, you! You're the ringleader of this mess, aren't you?
Aren't you?
What's the idea? Raising a ruckus like this without running it by the student council.
The accent, I can't!
And clean all this up already.
She speaks as fast and clearly as she had when I first met her. After getting a clear look at her, I feel like I've come to realize where she gets her courage from. She truly wishes to protect her school. Her strong awareness of her duty is surpassing her fear. But Teddy on the monitor looks annoyed and sneers at Miss President. It's incredibly detestable. I can't believe that Teddy can even make such a malicious expression.
What's that tiny thing? I'm in the middle of an important conversation with Sensei! A yappy little mutt like you should be muzzled and sit in the corner! Sit, puppy! Sit!
He has absolutely no interest of dealing with her seriously. Miss President turned bright red in humiliation from being brushed off like that. This is enough. I take a step forward to put myself between the monitor and Miss President.
Leave this to me.
Miss President's lips are trembling. She must be angry that there's nothing that she can do herself. I don't want to let those feelings continue, so I turn to face the Teddy on the monitor.
That was pretty harsh, Teddy. Hard to believe a womanizer like you would say such things.
Huh. What's so attractive about a shameless liar like her?
Ooh.
Liar?
Lay it on.
You know something about her?
Damn. Wait, he said that makes it sound as if there's some history, but as usual, he doesn't bother to give any details in his answer.
Come on, Sensei. Your opponent's getting tired of waiting for you. With the next challenger, come on down!
After that line, another cloud of smoke rises from the floor. But this time, it is Yukiko who appears.
Oh, thank goodness you're safe. What's the matter?
It's nothing. Are you alright? Has anything odd happened to you?
Odd? No, I don't think so.
Seemed alarmed to see me in a defensive posture. I feel like my shoulders relax in relief as I shift my weight to stand normally. It seems that she hasn't been affected like Yosuke had. I didn't think I'd been that tense though. Now that's the Yukiko I remember. She's as sharp as always, exactly when we need her. If she's not being confused, then I can immediately ask for her help. I try to explain what I need from her.
Nanako might be in here. I'm heading to the announcement room where Teddy is. I need you to protect this girl from me. She might be a victim of all this.
I motion towards Miss President standing next to me. Yukiko looks at me in surprise. I don't blame her though. But what Yukiko said next was even more
Why do
surprising.
I have to do that? It's not like I know her or anything.
Not gonna help her because I don't know her. Is that really what she's saying? I can understand that she might be cautious when meeting someone for the first time, but would Yukiko really think that way? Uh-oh. Here we go. That same uncanny sense of wrongness is coming back to me when I hear
not you
Yukiko
too.
speak.
Calm down and listen to me.
Boss music.
Can you understand what I'm saying?
Huh? What are you saying all of a sudden? I can hear you clearly. What did you mean by you too?
When I try to question her, Yukiko's expression returns to normal. I can't tell anymore. It doesn't look like she's being controlled by someone. Am I overthinking this too much? At the very least, she doesn't seem enthusiastic about this.
This is probably a trick the enemy is playing on us. They're trying to get us to fight each other. I'll say it one more time, Yukiko. I'd like you to protect this girl for me.
Sorry, but, I don't know how to put this. It just feels like you're being really selfish. You always help people who have nothing to do with you, and I admire that. But where does that leave us? It's always your friends who get put in danger because of your self-centeredness.
I'm used to hearing her voice, but her words are scathing. Yikes. I'm convinced now. There's no obvious change in her attitude like there had been with Yosuke, but something must be warping Yukiko's words too. I don't care if someone isn't really even gets hurt. It's definitely something Yukiko would say. The real Yukiko would never say something that disrespects the value of a life that way. It would be deluded. Yikes. When I draw my sword, Miss President quickly tries to stop me, but I can't answer her right now. If a battle will clear up this pointless misunderstanding between us, then the time to fight is now.
Ooh, now that's our senpai. You'll show no mercy, not even to a girl if it's for your own goals.
Yikes!
Bastard with a sister complex. Keep it up and bring them all down.
I am not a bastard. Thanks. Rude? We'll come to an understanding later, I have to believe. Think. Hold my sword to the side to protect Miss President.
Sorry, but you need to stay back. Whatever you see here, try to stay calm. Promise me you won't run away.
What happens next will probably surprise her greatly, but I doubt Miss President will run away. She's already shown me how strong her determination is. I glance at her over my shoulder, although she looks worried. She still gives me a slight nod of agreement. Now, time to do this. There's definitely something else controlling her.
Come, Konohana Sakuya.
Yukiko's black hair forms graceful arcs in the air as her persona Konohana Sakuya rises behind her. Alright, here we go! Alright. God tier gameplay.
Yukiko Senpai and her fans are taking it.
Wow. Damn!
Will they push off for you?
Ow.
The opponent looks like they're finally getting serious. Excuse me. The defense has been shattered.
And wow.
How unfortunate. Better luck next time.
We did good, we did good. Wow, I kicked her ass. We did great.
The winner is you, Senpai. What an utter thrashing.
I killed her.
I love all this animosity! These cocky, self-righteous friends showing how they really feel by beating the crap out of each other.
I don't care to hear any more of Teddy's jests. Yeah, that's why I skipped it. I'm so good, I don't even need to pick up the controller. You know, when you're just so good at gaming, you know? You just, like, get to that level of ascension, you know?
These guys are...
This president seems to have other ideas.
How much further are you gonna push this? Why are you doing it anyway? These guys are friends! What's so much fun about making friends fight each other?
I can't get over her accent. This president vents her frustration in Teddy's image on the monitor, but I was a bit surprised at how she worded it. He seems more upset than he was making friends fight each other, not why he and dragged the entire school. Oh, maybe that's okay. Maybe I figured out why it's awkward to me. Like, she almost has like what's it called? A Boston accent. It sounds like a Boston accent, but like this is a Japanese game. Maybe that's why it's weird. Like like a Boston accent for like a Japanese character. Maybe that's it. I don't know. It's just so, like it's so strange. I mean, it's fine. It's like I like the voice itself. It just seems so unfitting for like the character itself. Maybe I'll get used to it.
It's all right. Thanks though.
No.
It's not all right. This is.
God, it sounds very like Boston like. So weird. Her anger sets her mind at ease. She's right. What General Teddy is doing right now cannot be forgiven. I glare at the monitor.
Sorry, but you're not getting your wish.
What?
Did you think this would be all it took to break us apart? That it would make us hate each other? Sorry to say, but that's a huge mistake on your part. I believe in my friends. They'll never get taken in like that.
You're so stupid. What kind of sensei are you?
I'm
Teddy is
warning
real
you now.
concerned for him right now.
If you really are Teddy, then we'll get you back to normal no matter what it takes, even if it costs us our lives. But if you're an imposter hiding behind Teddy's face, I will make you pay for toying with us.
Teddy scoffs and turns around. The monitor suddenly switches off. Suddenly turning on us without any signs of remorse. That's not like Teddy at all. No, he's most likely not the real Teddy. Seeing the anger in his face only strengthens my suspicions. Someone must be taking Teddy's form to make it look like he's the one committing these acts.
That girl's come around.
I immediately rush to Yukiko's side.
But I could tell by your eyes that there was something going on. I'm sorry, too. Did I hurt you?
Kinda, yeah. I sure wouldn't want to get into it with you again.
You Narukami. You're the one that beat her to a living pulp, dude.
Hey,
Oh, sorry, that was me, not you.
Did I say things that offended you earlier?
I did that.
Yes. You did.
Yukiko hesitates as if even remembering it is a difficult experience. What in the world did my illusion say to her? I bet it was something horrible. Whoever is doing this is certainly finding the most annoying way of getting us to fight. What I supposedly said to her doesn't matter. Yukiko is still hesitant to bring it up, so I tell her not to worry about it.
I don't need to know what I said. I just wanted to see if my guess was right. It looks like our enemy has the power to confuse our senses. My first opponent was Yosuke, and he told me a similar story after we fought.
Huh? You said something bad to Yosuke-kun too? What did you tell him?
Nothing? Nothing.
You sure you want to know?
No! Don't tell her! If I'm the only one admitting to what happened, that's not fair, is it? Yeah, no. Don't rat out Yosuke like that. I evade the issue with a smile and call out to Miss President, who's standing behind us. Okay,
What kind of people are you?
Hmm? Oh, right. We used our personas.
Yeah, we should at least explain to her what's going on.
She did see everything that had just happened. This would be a good opportunity to tell her everything. Tell her about personas, tell her everything, tell her the scenery changes. She immediately denied it. Crosses her arms as if lost in thought. This is a lot for her to process. Yukiko didn't know that Yasugami High had a new student council president either.
And that's it in a nutshell.
So
So that's what you meant by falling into a TV.
Yeah, which makes me believe this school could be a part of your mind that's materialized.
This school came from me? That's a lot to swallow.
I'm not surprised. Why is it different this time around, though? Usually the victim's shadow appears first.
That's right, I had doubts about that too. There's a reason why it's dangerous for people who can't use their personas to enter this world. This president seems energetic, but it's still possible that this has happened to her as well. I put this together with the conversation I had with Teddy a moment ago and came to a conclusion.
The Teddy who's hosting this tournament. What if he's actually this girl's shadow?
Huh?
I noticed he got agitated when I called him an imposter. A fake Teddy would mean he's someone else using Teddy's form.
I see. If this place reflects Miss President's heart, her shadow must be here. And right now, the strongest candidate is...
If we both saw an illusion, then at the very least, the enemy has the power to delude our senses. And use that power to change its appearance. That power can be, could be impersonating Teddy, leading this tournament. That still leaves the question as to why it would take on the appearance of someone it doesn't know. Does the shadow have some kind of objective? The president is staring at the ground. She's pale. I'm trying to speed this up. This is so much text. Holy shit. I'm glad I'm not actually playing this anymore. They could take like half of these words out. It's like unnecessarily long for no reason.
Right? And if you came from me, then I gotta own up to the responsibility. As student body president, I can't let this go.
Wait, you're being reckless. We'll take care of the shadow. You need to...
What? Get out of this TV world? And how am I supposed to do that? Go on. Show me the door.
Well...
Her eyes are filled with the fires of determination.
Strong as the two of you. Well, I'm no slouch in a fight. Wouldn't it be better if we went together?
No, don't you understand? This world is...
They're causing so much trouble. Making friends fight each other. I'm going on ahead. You don't want to waste time arguing, yeah?
Yeah. She takes off running. Bye! Yikes, I wasn't expecting her to behave rationally like this. She's right, there's so much we don't understand. Now that's a Yukiko Magi, I know! I turn and begin running as fast as I can. Alright, pursuing this president. That obviously limits, okay. Trying to solve this mystery! I've been running after Miss President for a while, but I still can't catch sight of her. She's so fast, it's almost supernatural. I even begin to think that her path may not be hindered by the invisible walls. Wait a second. Now that I think about it, she's not a participant in the P1 Grand Prix. She didn't appear in the introduction video, and even though she'd been there whenever I faced off with Yukiko, she wasn't affected by the rules. Suddenly a blue door appears in my path. Oh god. I don't have time to deal with this! I make up my mind and reach for the door. Oh god. Alright, we're back here.
You seem flustered, but time has no meaning here.
Thanks, Margaret. Oh yeah! It is On's birthday today, isn't it? Yeah. Happy birthday to Best Girl.
You have the vision to go forward. Very impressive.
Is that student council president's shadow really the cause of all this then?
Who can say? All I know is that you are getting ever closer to the truth.
Getting closer
There
to
is
the
one
truth.
thing I can tell you.
Her golden
If that
eyes are
girl's
fixed.
shadow is the cause of this misfortune, she will face her trial. But it's separate from your fate.
I didn't mean to,
Everyone
but I repeat
sees
what
various
Margaret
things
said.
in you that draw them to you. Salvation, hope. I myself find fascination in watching over you. Fate may not be the author of your trials, but you are destined to be tested.
Oh, yeah? Alright, we keep chasing after Miss President. She's
Color me
smiling.
impressed that you managed to catch up to me so quick.
Miss Calmness, had she expected that I would follow her? I'm beginning to feel like she's toying with me, but I understand now. Nothing I can say to her will change her mind. There's no helping it then.
Promise me that you won't leave my side. And you can't do anything rash. If you can't agree to those terms, I'll have to force you into protective custody. This is a matter of life and death for you.
Sure thing. Then let's get to that announcement room together.
This is so weird. She ran. She ran away from us. I guess she just wanted to move on. She just shrugged and accepted my proposal. She's quite hard to deal with. I'm not sure if she knows how I'm feeling, but she speaks up.
Mind if I ask you something?
What is it?
There's a moment of silence.
It's tough, being forced to fight your friends, huh? Oh, sorry. You don't gotta answer.
I'll still be thinking about my fight with Yukiko.
If I could avoid it, I would. But I believe in my friends.
You mean your friends won't hate you after the fight? Or you think they'll understand that you don't really want to fight?
I don't know. Both, maybe. I mean, there's no way we'd fight each other without some kind of reason.
Will she believe that answer? What if you had to kill each other, she said. Kill each other? Really hadn't anticipated that question.
Sorry, that was probably over the line. I don't know why I said that.
I wouldn't let it happen.
I'm not killing my friends, girl. Even if I was forced into such a situation, I would never follow that order. That's all I can say right now. I feel a sense of incongruity. Could Miss President be carrying something unimaginable, some unimaginable burden that she has yet to confide in us? Is it so heavy that she would ask that question of me? Speaking of which, if General Teddy does turn out to be her shadow, what does that mean about whatever repressed thoughts she truly has? Suddenly it seems that her courageous and cheerful demeanor are a mirror image of that, and a slight sense of fear chills my spine.
What are you doing?
I thought I broke my nose for a moment. It's that invisible wall again. Oh. Even though I should have been expecting them, I realized I'd relaxed my guard and walked right into one. I hold my nose and wave away Miss President, who looks concerned.
There's an invisible wall. I don't think I can go through here.
Oh, thank you so much, Koba, for
An
this
invisible
3-month
wall?
resub. I appreciate it.
Oh, that must have been why you broke out of the mime act every now and then. Well, if I can pass through, it must only be blocking the tournament fighters. This world sure is out there.
This girl is so strange. She's unaffected by the walls. She's not one of the fighters in the Grand Prix. Of course, if General Teddy really is her shadow, maybe the normal rules don't apply to her. Oh no. The entrance leading into the school building is ahead of us, but perhaps worst of all is that the wall I had just walked into is blocking me from reaching there. I'll just have to find some other way. Another invisible wall has formed where I just passed and I can't go back. We're stuck! The moment I call out to Miss President, General Teddy appears on the monitor. Woo!
Is your snout okay, Sensei? Jeez, you're such a klutz.
You're still using that form? It's getting old. Why don't you just show your true self?
Oh, you've gotten peevish. I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Guys, there's no way this could be the real Teddy. He's not having, like... There's not nearly enough puns coming out of his mouth. Like, there's puns coming out, but not nearly as much.
So who's my next opponent?
That's kind of sus.
Now you're getting into the spirit of things. Let me guess. You're starting to enjoy beating up your friends? Okay, with the next challenger,
Not enough sex
come
jokes
on
here.
down.
That's here. So, some kind of sus things going on. The general doesn't pick up on my attention and loudly yells at what appears to be his pre-battle catchphrase. Smoke pours out, and who should appear but the person I was expecting to see? 4 of us enter the TV together. Chie's the last one. I've already fought Yukiko and Yosuke. Okay, really? Do I really? Okay, there she is. Chie laughs along with me. For the moment, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with her words or actions, but I can't let my guard down around her. After all, I felt the same way. Okay, yeah. Start a conversation.
You know what they're doing, right?
Before I can begin to explain, Chie cuts me off.
Yeah, I know. The stuff we say gets twisted around, so we end up fighting each other, right?
I don't want to fight Chie. She would literally
Don't worry.
pulp, like...
You're the son of a
She would
bitch
beat
who
me to a
left us
pulp.
as soon as the last case ended, but you're still our good friend. I mean, you have it easy. You're just fighting your friends. I have to keep killing over and over, all because of you humans!
Oh my god! Damn! Now this is obvious. She's clearly not herself. Oh my god. Holy moly. You're that son of a bitch! You humans, that's as good as confessing that you're not human. Oh right, carnivore, was it? This president is watching us from nearby. She looks more dumbfounded than worried.
This must be.
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. 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 I'll give you a taste of the pain they put me through!
She's not even trying to sound like Chie anymore. Can't even begin to understand what she's talking about. If the shadow is intentionally making people say these things, what does this mean about Miss President killing each other? All because of humans? What kind of secret past could the new student council president of Yasogami High be harboring? No, now's not the time for this. I'll have to look into this after we've cleared up all of the confusion between us.
Let's do this, Chie.
Of the P1 Grand Prix already. Word on the street is that the carnivore may have a slight advantage. Will you, Senpai, all talk and no skill, manage to eke out a win this time? Let's get this show on the road. Ready?
Chie the meat eater, the steak eater. You guys ready for this, like, top tier gameplay?
My
Nice try. Nice try.
It seems they ran out of strength in the finale.
She's down for the count. Wow. Thanks, chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've lowered my sword and begun slowing my breathing. Don't believe I've injured Chie too badly. He's seen that the fight's ended without any injuries and he spits. The image on the monitor then disappears without anything further. Let him say whatever he wants. I've fought all the friends I came into the TV with, and none of them are hurt.
Chie walks up to you, says fuck, dies.
He died pretty fast, yeah. Thank you for the 100 bits, I appreciate it.
Strong. I'm kind of shocked at how much of a difference there is between us.
Yeah, sorry, Chia. I'm just like really good at this game. I've never been kicked around so badly in my life.
So the others are safe too? What a relief. I was pretty worried.
We got beat up so bad by Chie. Oops. So relieved that she sits down on the floor once more. These are the people I believe in. Oh, yes, resolve.
Sure, I was surprised to hear such weird stuff coming from him, but I know he'd never say any of that to me. Huh? The student council president? You mean ours?
We have one of those?
That doesn't seem right. I remember the new president being a guy.
Oh, called out.
What are you
Oh, shit.
saying? I'm the student council president. Who else would I be?
I'm pretty sure, though. Maybe if you told me your name, I'd remember.
My name...
Yeah, what's your name? Miss President stops moving. What's going on? She can't tell us her name? That's not that strange of a question, is it? But for some reason, Miss President seems unable to answer. I sense some kind of incoherent melancholy from her. Chie and I share a tense glance.
My name's...
What's wrong?
My... memories... No, I don't want to fight anymore. Why do we have to kill one another?
The accents ruin it for me. Kill one another, I gasp whenever I hear the words fall from her mouth. I don't know what's crossing her mind right now, but she definitely is not acting normally. I glance at Chie, and then I try to approach Miss President in the hopes of calming her down. Without warning, Miss President begins flailing her arms as if trying to ward off demons that only she can see. Chie reaches out and touches her in concern. Miss President's arm catches Chie and easily knocks her aside.
Chie!
What power! I barely managed to catch Chie before she slams into the concrete wall. Still, this sudden breakdown. What in the world's happened to Miss President? Once I've helped Chie back to her feet, we carefully approach her from both sides. This will be a little rough, but it can't be helped. Uh-oh. We can't ask her anything while she's like this. But at that moment...
What?
No way!
Before I know it, Miss President is flying through the air. She was jumping. For a moment, I can't comprehend what I'm seeing. This is no ordinary leap. She was at a standstill, but now her entire body is suddenly up higher than my head. Her jumping ability is unbelievable. Chie and I look up in astonishment as Miss President kicks off the ceiling to change directions and lands at a full run.
Who is that girl? Did I say something to offend her? She did mention something about her memories.
Come to think of it, her memories did seem a little muddled. Maybe she was on the verge of getting them back.
a memory would make her go nuts and run away like that?
Good question. I can't answer Chie at all. What if you had to kill each other? I hear Miss President's sad voice in my head. Chie apparently wasn't expecting me to answer her, and she continues.
I'll wait here. Make sure you rescue her, okay?
Her voice is strong and confident. To drive the point home, she pokes my chest with her finger as if ordering me. Even though she might be in danger herself, she's still worrying about others. All my friends are like that. That makes me really happy right now. That is so cheesy. My friends are so nice. I'm so happy. Let me worry about that. I nod to her and begin running after Miss President once more. I will save her, no matter what. Sorry, the cheesiness is always great. Even though I was running as fast as I could, the invisible walls keep preventing me from making much headway. I attempted to strike at the walls with my persona, but nothing happened.
So many invisible walls, one after another. Miss President can pass through them. I don't know if I can keep up the pursuit.
The true treasure is the friends we made along the way. Oh, never forget. I was letting me go straight. That probably means I brace myself. Up. The moment I step inside, a familiar voice echoes in my mind.
Is that you, Rise? The real one?
Her voice isn't coming from the PA system. I'm actually hearing it in my head. This has to be the work of Rise's persona.
Thank goodness. I've been all alone since that weird fake Teddy captured me. And then you were all fighting each other.
I can hear the relief in her voice. She sounds so different from the insensitive and rude voice that had been coming from the PA system. This is indeed the Rise.
Where are you now, Rise? Can you locate where I am?
I'm sorry, I don't think there's time. I'm stuck in the announcement room.
Uh-oh.
Please, Senpai, you have to hurry. If you don't, he'll... Ah!
Oh, that's
Rise!
Ominous.
What's wrong, Rise?
There's no answer. The communication has been cut off. They had captured Rise as well. Clear to me that they must have been worried about her using her persona's powers to tell us the truth. But that's not important right now. She sounded okay, but who knows what might happen to her. She sounded okay?
While you are
She
lost
just
in
was
thought.
like, ah! Oh no, they're coming after me! A hand brushes my shoulder. In surprise, I jump away and draw my sword. I can't believe that I let myself get so lost in thought that I didn't notice someone until they touched me. This is the second time I've let myself get distracted. I've gotten used to having my friends with me while we investigated last year. I can't pay attention to the entire world on my own. I need to brace myself. Oh! I look up and see another unfamiliar face, a girl with blonde hair and striking blue eyes. A girl? Her face and voice sound human-like, but the rest of her, there's metal everywhere, all over her body. Aigis! For a moment, I wonder if this is just an elaborate costume, but I can see the interior framework of her body where her joints connect.
I didn't mean to startle you.
You're...
It's nice to meet you. My name is Aigis. And no, I am not human. You are the one from the introduction video, listed as the Sister Complex Kingpin of Steel, Narukami-san, correct?
Oh, this is so weird. The question catches me off guard. I wasn't expecting a complete stranger to call me that. I didn't think that the characters from the different Persona games would meet each other outside of like Q and Q2. So I'm surprised to see this in Arena. This is a pain.
Nanako is important to me, but calling it a complex is stretching things.
A complex. No, wait a second. I was trying to play it off, but I ended up blurting out Nanako's name anyway. Calm down. I need to take this conversation away from this subject. I clear my throat and try to start over.
Aiga-san, was it? Why are you here?
Our primary objective is the destruction of shadows, but we have come to this world on a different mission.
The destruction of shadows.
She fights shadows, but how can she do that?
Does that mean...
Yes, I have a persona as well. Though my body is a machine, personas are the strength of the heart after all.
Just as I thought. I'm surprised to find another persona user outside of my group of friends and a robot on top of that. I can't come to grips with all of this. From the way we were talking, she seems just like a normal person, only in an interesting suit. True, I've seen stories on the news about robots looking uncannily like real humans, but isn't something like this far beyond those? Still, I can't help but believe the evidence of my own eyes. I mean, I've been hopping in and out of TVs for the past year. Who am I to say what's strange or not? Perhaps the technology behind her creation has supernatural roots of its own. I find myself growing more and more interested in how she came to be here. But I have to put that aside for now. There's something I need to find out from her first. This Grand Prix, it's so similar to the events of last year, but to think that it would involve someone like her... I don't have a clear picture of everything that's happening, and that's for sure. I calm myself, then ask her what I feel would tell me,
And what is this mission of yours?
She opens her mouth to respond, but just then... Aww. Aww. She got sad.
Honey, were you in the middle of trying to score with her?
Oh no!
As if you didn't know. You're the one who lured us both here.
Oh my, did you figure it out? I didn't have a choice after those guys decided on their own to horn in on the fun. You're a bright boy, Sensei. You know what's coming next, don't you?
I have no idea. I need like 20,000 more words of text to tell me what's happening next. Oh, listen. Could Aiga-san's mission be something that would cause him trouble? I can't figure out what his motives are. In other words, she's the next challenger that's being set against me. Aiga-san seems to understand this as well. Okay, great.
I have nothing against you, but I'm in a hurry for my own reasons.
Neither of us, in other words, can back down. Then there should be no hard feelings.
Aiga-san is refreshingly straightforward about this. She immediately takes a fighting stance. A bitter thought comes to me. It's tough being forced to fight my friends, but for some reason, having to hurt someone that I don't even know is tougher. Another thought comes on the heels of that one. I don't know this girl. Perhaps her appearance here means that there are urgent problems that an ordinary student like me can't fathom. What gives me the right to stop her on her mission? Shouldn't I know what's at stake before I take that from her? Thankfully, it seems that she hasn't gone mad like my other friends. Perhaps the enemy doesn't care about clouding the minds of people who don't know each other. If we're still capable of understanding each other, then we should talk this over before we do anything.
That will not do. We will speak more of this after one of us wins.
Oh. Okay. Aiga-san says this so quickly, it's as if she's reading my mind. For a moment, I'm struck by how she could have known what I was thinking, but I realize that she's right. What good would it do for us to talk things over? True, the loser cannot leave this room, but until we have a battle, neither one of us is going anywhere.
Indeed. Let us do battle.
There we go, finally. So this is weird. We fight Aigas randomly.
Final. Fight.
The hardest armed angel Wow, I already did it. Whew. I'm so good.
Wowza! Now that's the sensei I know! That hunk of junk was no match for you! Serves you right! Keep suffering!
Okay.
Friend against friend, beating the heck out of each other!
A machine with the power of a persona. She was made to fight shadows, but I had no idea what she was capable of. I feel like my mind's been drained even more than my body. It angers me to see that the general is watching over us.
We aren't fighting because we hate each other. The reason we can fight is because we respect and trust each other.
Ooh, got him! A low growl, that's the only sound I hear. The real Teddy's never made such a hateful sound. It's actually rather scary.
Stupid! You're such a dumbass! What's with you?
The image on the monitor distorts along with that outburst. The general is having trouble remembering to act as someone else, and his face bulges and rips disturbingly as his hate pours through the screen. Any pretense at copying the adorable stupidity of the real Teddy is gone now. I notice that the voice spitting out these hateful words is not Teddy's either.
Respect? Trust? So what if you don't hate each other? You're not like me! I was forced to fight against my will! I destroyed them with my own hands! You should all have to go through the hell I've suffered! See how it feels to destroy everyone you call a friend!
Jesus!
If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have made the rules so you had to kill your opponent to move on!
The general on the monitor continues.
What are you talking about? Why did you set this tournament up?
I hate you, chat. Teammates, friends, hell with that. Let it be known that you guys bring up Akechi more than I do, okay? I thought I was bad. Maybe she has been forced to fight against people she didn't want to fight. Chat, y'all are a bunch of trash living in an attic, okay? Calling you out. Considering this, it kind of explains why her shadow would have created a tournament like this. I might not be entirely correct, but I feel like I'm close to the twoof.
Pardon my eccentric entrance.
Is that Liz? That sounded like Liz's voice. Someone comes crashing through the ceiling. What in the world? I rushed over to Aigasan to protect her from the falling debris. That really sounded like Liz. Oh my god, it was! Ah, yes! We got Burning Bread song in the back! Yes!
Oh, please excuse me. I didn't have the faintest idea that someone would be here.
Faintest?
Faint? Fiend? Something along those lines at any rate.
What the hell is she talking about? Who in the world is this person? Wait a second. That blue suit she's wearing, it looks familiar. And with that silver hair and golden eyes. Could it be?
Are you from the Velvet Room?
My, is this what's known as being hit on?
What? No.
A forbidden ritual where one human approaches another based solely on appearance and bets on the inner self being equally attractive.
What? No, I'm not hitting on you. You just remind me of someone I know.
Okay, so that actually sounded like I really was hitting on her. No, I need to stop thinking about that. In any case, I need to ask her something.
Do you happen to know anyone by the name of Margaret?
Uh-oh.
Margaret.
Uh-oh. When she repeats the name, her face seems surprisingly youthful. I'd been taken aback by her bizarre speech and actions, but could this girl be younger than me? Her profile simultaneously evokes the images of a pondering philosopher and an innocent girl. I can't figure out how exactly to speak to her. Should I be more polite? I guess that doesn't matter too much. Anyway, worrying about the necessities, niceties?
Actually, we should introduce ourselves first.
What word is that? Niceties? Niceties.
Ah, that had slipped my mind also.
I've
My
never seen that
name is
word.
Elizabeth.
What is English?
Dear me, to hear that name fraught with memories in such a mundane, remote place.
Liz? She thinks of this world as a mundane place? That's confusing. Yaso Inaba may be out in the countryside, but I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. The girl, Elizabeth, suddenly bows elegantly.
Margaret is indeed my sister's name. Can I take that to mean that you are another guest of that room?
Yeah. I see. So she's Margaret's sister. That would explain why she reminds me of her.
Elizabeth-san, huh? Well, I guess that's the case. It's true that there was a time when I visited that room.
Igor, Margaret, and now Elizabeth. It seems there are more people who call that place home than I thought. I want Theo in this game now.
But why is a resident of the Velvet Room here? Did Margaret send you with a message or something?
I am currently utterly neglecting my duties.
Is that so?
That doesn't really tell me much, and I have no response anyway. So what possessed her to come blasting in through the ceiling instead of using the door? I decide not to bother asking her that. I've met so many different people over the last year, but trying to have a conversation with this girl is trying to ride a wild horse. She's just going to ignore the direction I'm trying to steer us towards and just veer off wherever she wants. Best to hold on and go along for the ride. Maybe if I pay attention, she'll tell me something worth my time. Even if I try to ask her any questions, she'll likely just be confused anyway. Just as I'm having that thought, the girl seems to have noticed that my hesitation and starts to talk about herself. Her eyes are lit up with a sincere passion. She really is a hard one to read.
I have a certain desire. It may take a very long time for it to be realized. In order for my wish to be granted, I require a power much greater than what I have. The power of the wild card that changes bonds into strength. I have a feeling that the key lies there.
I know a little about the wild card, but
I feel that the first glue to granting my wish lies within that power.
glue?
Glue? Influenza. Something along those lines at any rate.
That's really sweet. Aegis is dead, yeah. She's still on the ground.
Might I suggest that you and I fight?
What? Someone please tell me how she reached the conclusion that this was a good idea. I don't think I have a chance of talking her out of it, though. But of course, I have to try, so I say...
Be direct. I'd like for you to show me the potential slumbering within you.
Oh, she wants to see our potential! Oh, that makes perfect
Let me make
sense
sure of
now.
something, just in case. You understand what I'm saying, right? There's no illusions at work?
Such parlor tricks can get stuffed.
I'll show you my
I
potential.
see. So you're actually in your right mind here. That's kind of, impressive.
Maybe she understood what I meant whenever I mentioned the illusions. She has an idea of what's going on around here, even though she might understand it. She wants to fight me.
All right. I won't be able to hold back.
To be honest, I really was really only saying that in hopes of bluffing her.
Let us do this. Your fate is in the cards.
Final.
Oh my god, they put the most badass music with Liz. Oh my god, that was a lethal elevator attendant.
I saw.
Have a tornado. Impressive. Oh no. My turn.
We're through.
Your comatose.
We're through.
Well done.
What? Why did she lay on the ground like that? What? She dies and she's like... But up in the... Wait, I'm sorry. We gotta go back and see that.
Well done.
Okay. Just when I thought I finished, they're off for balance. Elizabeth's son gets back up elegantly as if nothing had just happened. Suddenly I feel an intensity build up in the air. Don't tell me she hasn't been taking this seriously. Oh my god.
Elizabeth said velvet room and chill.
Pretty much, yeah. Thank you for the 100 bits. My vision blurs as I'm spun about, and before I can tell up from down, the floor jumps toward me and I'm slammed into the ground. Am I gonna lose? As my consciousness fades, I see the faces of my friends and Aiga-san, all those I had fought up against until now. Oh, it's like that story that you see your life flash before your eyes just before you die. Am I dying? Can I really accept that? It's not over. I haven't lost yet. I can still fight. I've come so far, I can't lose heart now. I desperately force my legs to move and manage to stand up again. Elizabeth's son shuts her book with an air of finality.
I see. I am quite content with this outcome. It seems you possess true strength.
The unyielding torrent of power suddenly ceases without warning. Is it over? Even as I come to understand that, I continue to stand stock still, unable to...
I believed you were at the limits of your stamina after the battle against Igus earlier. In actuality, your heart almost gave in during your struggle with me. But each time you faltered, the many hearts supporting you gave you strength, helping you to rise again.
Yeah, I guess it's just been like awkwardly on the floor this whole time. A little weird. She definitely would not be down for that long.
This was truly an intriguing battle. I believe our encounter has borne much flute.
Flute, yes.
Flute?
Flue? Chimneys. In any case, I am quite pleased.
Chimneys. Oh, my legs give out and I sink to the ground. Maybe she understands how I feel. Elizabeth's son looks straight into my eyes.
May I ask you something?
Only Elizabeth would nearly kill someone
To continue
trying to find
fighting
potential.
in order to prevent an undesirable future. It is a path of endless hardship. Would you still choose to walk it?
Margaret had said something similar just before this tournament had begun. Had I overcome how I had overcome the ordeal concerning last year's case and opened the door. Margaret's and Elizabeth's son's words come together in my mind.
Yeah. Working for a better tomorrow isn't just a one-time thing. The tomorrows keep coming.
Opening the door is necessary, but it's not what is truly important. What's more important is making sure that you follow the path that's beyond the door. Only once you have that path in mind does it matter whether you've opened the door or not. That's how I feel.
I would keep fighting for the future we want.
Elizabeth's son smiles at my answer. Seems the former dweller of the Velvet Room is pleased with my answer. She must have chosen a path of her own at some point and is doing everything in her power to see it through.
Well then, it's time for me to bid you adieu. By your leave, I, Elizabeth, am out of here.
Bye, Elizabeth! With this, Elizabeth briskly walks out of the room. She caused me more trouble, but I've also learned something about myself as well. I think I'll call it a draw. As I wave goodbye to Elizabeth, I hear Aiga-san getting to her feet. She lives!
Are you alright? You shouldn't force yourself to move.
I was concerned at first, but Aiga-san doesn't seem to be very hurt or damaged, or whatever you would say. So she wasn't hurt or damaged, but she was just lying on the floor for the past, like, 30 minutes. She was likely just knocked out. Okay.
You are very kind. We've only just met, and yet you're worried about a machine like myself.
I see.
Huh?
Also, I would like this
Isn't
music
that
to
normal?
stop. It's very sad. Aiga-san laughs at my confusion.
Seeing you smile like that, I don't know. I just can't think of you as a machine.
Aww.
You have a heart, right? Then it doesn't matter whether you're man or machine.
Aiga-san stops laughing and thinks deeply for a moment. After a few seconds, she looks back at me with a serious
You have
look in her
defeated me in single combat. That will make it difficult for me to continue forward. But I believe I can trust you. Will you listen to my mission directive?
I have no reason to say no. I look her square in the eye and nod reassuringly. And so, Aiga-san told me about her directive, and it was truly surprising. There was another case involving personas and shadows outside of Inaba even before our adventure last year. Okay, if they're just gonna, like, wrap up P3, I'm gonna skip this.
She's the cause of all this?
Okay, maybe not. Oh!
So, there's another girl robot with a heart like you, and she's the cause of all this?
Oh, wait. I
We
was kidding
came to
whenever I
this
said
world
that
to
the
retrieve her.
president was
My older sister,
a robot.
the 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Labris, is in this world somewhere.
I did it again. God damn it.
Tell me more about Labris, and I'll do what I can to help you get her back.
What the fuck?
Unfortunately.
I didn't know that she was related to Aigus, though. Okay. Her expression clouds. She said that she was a machine. Wait, what was her name? I totally missed the name. Lapras? Labris.
Tell me more.
Okay. Labris.
Looks like what she can do or what equipment she's loaded with.
All she can tell me is that Labris is a robot who's built to look like a girl. Wait a second. I did meet a girl I didn't know in the TV world, Miss President. Could Miss President be Labris?
Is there a possibility that she
I thought
looks...
that was obvious.
Well, more human than you? You mentioned earlier that she was your older sister.
It's the only other person that you met in this world. You!
My sister was an older model, a prototype for the 5th generation to be exact. It's doubtful that she would look more human than myself.
Oh. Then there's no way Miss President could be Labris. But there's nobody else in here. I could tell at first glance that Aiga-san was a machine. Miss President appears to be completely human. I never once considered that she might not be human until just now. I still think she's not. Wait, what? Okay, maybe. Okay, cancel the theory. It was probably off.
All right.
Now I'm just
In
confused.
any case, I'll keep an eye out for her. But right now,
You
I'm heading
Narukami's
to the
making me doubt
announcement room.
myself.
If Labrys is the cause of this, then I'm bound to meet up with her eventually.
No, it has to be the same person. It has to be. We already know that the Miss President is the cause, her shadow. But like, so who else would they be fucking talking
Thank
about?
you. I will trust my sister's fate to you.
It has to be the same person. But man, what a busy Golden Week. I have to make sure Nanako's okay. Find Miss President, unmask whoever is masquerading as Teddy, and now search for Labrys somewhere in here. If this wasn't happening, I'd be kicking it with my friends at Junes Food Court. We're really just sitting here talking about how we could have spent Golden Week. I'd have a steak bowl. Of course you would, yes. You would go to the shrine, yeah. Same person who stole Labrys, and if they've truly brought Nanako back, okay?
I'll make them pay.
As I run on, I come across another blue door. Margaret is in her usual position. Looks like her nutcase of a sister isn't here. Margaret notices me looking inside as a seductive sound.
It seems my sister has caused you some trouble. Though this may mean that I'm not the only one who is drawn to the light of your potential.
The potential. Ah, everyone is always drawn to the potential. What else is new? There's a hint of tenderness towards her sister in her words. Her sister must be important to her. I can tell from the look on her face. Do I look like that whenever I talk about Nanako? Margaret pulls herself together and speaks again.
You have gained a new resolve by overcoming many doubts and falsehoods.
A new resolve. I find myself nodding along.
You have
yes,
reached the
yes.
threshold of truth, but man's hearts are mutable. That is why a resolve to continue fighting is more important than any one victory or defeat.
Yeah, I understand.
But this will be a difficult battle without end. Are you equal to the challenge?
Yes. The way she puts it makes it seem as if she was testing me. I don't respond immediately and think about the question. It would be lying to say that I'm not worried. I know that my heart can be swayed by change. There's no knowing what will happen from moment to moment.
If I have my friends, if I'm not alone, I can do it.
I see.
Margaret nods slightly in
I have heard your answer, but it's not enough. Remember what I told you before? The heart is shaken more by a single action than by 1,000 words.
Aiga searching for her sister Labrys. Oh, I'm so confused. Invisible walls have decreased.
That's enough!
Oh. That was Miss President's voice. Coming from the door to the announcement room. I finally made it. I open the door to the announcement room and rush inside.
You're finally here! Hello, Sensei! Congratulations! How does it feel to have won the P1 Grand Prix?
The general smirks at me as I pass through the door. Behind him, Miss President and Rise. When the two of them see me, Miss President looks confused while Rise's face lights up with joy.
There you are, Senpai! You're late!
I have to stay cautious of the general, but I signal to the girls that everything will be all right now. The general is closer to them than I am. I can't afford to make any reckless moves just yet. And there's one more thing I need to know.
Teddy, where's Nanako?
Angie. I look around the announcement room, but Nanako is nowhere to be found. The general's face distorts with an ugly glee.
Nana-chan's right here. See?
Slowly, the general extends the arm that was being held behind him. And there was Nanako. Aw, she is here? She slowly takes a few steps towards me, obviously frightened.
Nanako!
Oh, I was hoping it was a bluff. After taking a step forward, I noticed something bizarre. The general disappeared. For a brief instant, my full attention had been focused on Nanako. The general had been standing directly behind her, but now he's gone. How could he have gone somewhere else that quickly, right in front of me, without me noticing it?
Big bro.
Oh no, not again. While I'm confused about the general's disappearance, Nanako's weekly calls. Oh my god, she calls to me. Nanako's obviously been weakened by the TV world. She totters toward me unsteadily, looking ready to collapse at any moment. No! I can't think about the general later. I have to save Nanako right now as I reach out to her and Rise yells.
Senpai, no! Nanako-chan's not there!
Oh! Yay! What is she saying? She's right here. Just as I'm about to say so, my hand stops. Something's not right. Try to look like it's not into Nanako's face once more. Oh, there's madness in her eyes.
Oh, so close! Just a little more and Sensei would have been a goner!
Ooh, okay, she's fine. She's fine.
Bastard!
Damn. I had barely reacted in time to draw my sword and block the attack. The general suddenly appeared out of nowhere to attack me with his cane. And I get a good look at him as our weapons clash together. See the madness in his face, the same madness that I had seen in Nanako's only a moment before. Oh, that's when I noticed that Nanako has disappeared. What's going on?
You've got it wrong, Senpai. It's all been him from the beginning. He can make whoever's looking at him see him as someone else.
So he's not actually taking on other forms?
No, he's just distorting the things you see and hear.
That's right, the enemy is able to control what I see and hear.
It's hard for me to show someone who isn't here. But you actually saw this Nanako girl? You're hopeless.
Nanako had never been brought into this world in the first place. The appearance before me is a fake. He distorted our senses all to make us suffer. But just as I'd thought, he couldn't deceive Rise's persona abilities. That's why he kidnapped her, to keep her from warning us during his tournament. Now that I know that, I push the general's cane away and jump back towards the girls in order to distance myself from him. Good, now I'm between them and the general.
Who in the world are you?
You still can't tell? Seriously, the level of intelligence around here. Fine then. Here. Get a good look.
Uh-oh, cutscene for this. Oh, okay. A fairy robot. Oh, that's the president. That's totally not Labrys. Holy shit.
I am a shadow. The true self.
That's my face.
I saw metal limbs, golden eyes, and a ponytail. And a mirror image of Miss President's face, even though she was standing behind me, trembling.
How about it? You wanted to see what I am, didn't you? Why does she look like me?
That's its true form. That thing is your shadow.
This is a shadow? She really came from inside me?
Uh-oh, you know what's gonna happen next? No, that's not me! Uh-oh, so the girl shakes her head in denial and squeezes her eyes shut while Miss President refuses to look at this mechanical-looking being. I now understand what is going on. Oh no! Because this isn't the first time I've seen a robotic girl before. All the facts match up. The way she was able to run so fast without so much as breathing heavily, even in the TV world, the sense of wrongness that I'd had when Miss President had asked me about killing my friends, the way she avoided telling me her name, the superhuman strength when she hit Chie, and that incredible jump to get away from us, and the Shadow's ability to interfere with the senses of other people. Just as Margaret had said, all the pieces to the puzzle were laid out before me. They've all come together, and now I can see the truth. She is indeed Labrys. Labrys, another weapon. Oh my god. That's great. Yes, we get that.
Labrys,
yes.
don't look away. If you don't accept her, she'll get even stronger.
Labrys only shivers. She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it.
I don't know what your past was like. It must have had some painful memories. But you have us with you now. We're going to get you out of here.
Gonna do it. It keeps going.
You hear that, me? Your friend is trying to tell you something. Too bad he doesn't understand at all. These clowns are so hopelessly naive.
The Shadow laughs shrilly. And uses spear more.
I wish I could have made them feel my pain. What it's like having to murder one another. That sadness and pain and anguish. Everything went black, and I was always left alone. I'm a weapon. A machine made only to fight. No human can understand my suffering. Stop! I've had enough! I'm human. I'm not like that.
This isn't good.
R.
Shadow's eyes gleam. A shimmer runs across Labrys' body, and instead of the normal human girl, all the static. There had been a moment ago she had a metallic body just like her shadow.
No! No!
Labrys loses all composure and scratches at her arm, trying to tear away the metal at her that had appeared. There was more to her change than just her arms. Her legs, waist, chest, even her head. Everything not covered by her clothing was now obviously mechanical. The reality that she didn't want to face. There are no words we can say to her. No matter what we say, reality won't change. Labrys falls to her knees and finally mutters the words I was dreading she'd say.
You're lying. This isn't real. I'm not a machine!
Oh, there she goes.
Finally! You finally said it!
There she
Now,
goes. Okay.
I can be myself!
Alrighty.
Yes! The power!
That's a little terrifying. Oh, that is also terrifying. Oh god, all the mechanical bodies in the background of all like the failed ones. Ooh. Can't imagine the shock that she's experiencing. Oh boy. Guys! Alright. Got this.
Finally. But over here.
Alright, alright. I can take her down. Yeah, the raging bull of destruction. Now that
Over here. Over here.
Over here. Over here. Wow, 2060 combo. I must be doing this game.
Over here. These are not.
And done. Such a gamer. Alright, Labris. You just gotta accept it. That's how this goes.
There they are! Yukon! Labris! Sister, Narukami-san.
Oh, Aigis just shows up. And Chie. Okay.
I knew you did it!
They're all here.
We ran into Aika-san along the way. She told us about Labris and everything.
A little late, wasn't it?
Kanji,
If someone told
where
me
have
what was
you
going on from the
been?
start, I would have.
I knew
Fell into
Kanji the
TV
whole
when you were half asleep.
time.
For crying
He's the
out
best
loud, you really know how to
character.
blow it when it counts.
Now he shows up.
What you gonna tell them for?
I don't think this is the time for that.
Nato, where have you been?
Nato?
Himze.
Yeah, we were surprised
Now they show
too.
up.
The job she was on turned out to be related to all this.
Kanji, who had been missing before we went inside the TV, and the real Teddy are here. There's even Nato, who wasn't supposed to have been able to come to Inaba. It looks like the whole investigation team's been brought back together. Woo!
These are my friends. We've all faced our
Shadows?
Yep. We've all faced our shadows.
Sheesh, enough doom and gloom. If you don't hurry and accept her, she'll get all lonely. But I'm a weapon who didn't want to fight. And I dragged you all into this.
Surprisingly sensitive, aren't you?
What does that have to do with her jumping skills?
You're really cute, Labby-chan. You're so meta-luring.
Are you all listening to me? Labris needs to face her shadow now, and...
Or rather, sister. I am Aegis, the 7th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon. I am your successor.
What? Excuse me, but you're... I mean, are you also...
Yes.
I'm so done with
I
puns.
too am a robot.
It just occurred to you now?
How did you not notice something like that, Yukiko? Legendary.
My mission to retrieve you has brought me here. My colleagues are waiting for you.
Are they gonna lock me up again? Well, considering all I did, of course they will.
Yeah.
Right now, there is an important task you must carry out.
All the text.
I gotta do this, huh?
Agus quietly points at the shadow that has remained still while we've been talking. Iris looks at the shadow and then turns away and casts her gaze down at the ground. I see, so now...
It's okay. We're all right here with you.
Woo! I indicate my friends that have gathered around her. I had been forced to fight against my friends just as Labras had in the past. Great. Great. Finally she turns back to me.
That's right. You're me.
Yep. Glad we got that covered. Next!
You're all I couldn't say. You were always inside me. You're me.
Great! Moving right along.
I'm sorry I ignored you all this time. I was the one who left you all alone. No. You are me, after all.
Oh, there they go. Oh. That took like an unnecessary 20 minutes just to get there. Oh. Oh, whoa. Very cool.
This game never uses 10 words and 100 will do. It's my persona.
Yeah, exactly. That's okay. It's just like a visual novel kind of approach. It's finally over. We reached the rooftop. Back to our main studio place.
Mitsuru-san! Akihiko-san!
These people have overwhelmingly intense presences, but thankfully they don't seem to be enemies. The moment we see them, we tense up, but after Aiga-san calls out in recognition, we learn that they are her friends.
I'm Mitsuru Kirija, Labras' handler.
Oh my god! Where's the horny channel? Oh my god. Ooh. Hello. They're both hot as fuck. I'm just gonna sit right in the middle of these two gods. Ah, yeah, right. All right. This is hello. This is the last thing I expected out of this game. Oh my god. Did you just— don't you dare tell Akihiko to put a shirt on. Bruh. Bruh. I'm gonna ban Ryder. What? Ryder, you're fired. Oh, sorry. This is like... Okay, hi. Okay. Hi. Hi, yes, okay. Video game. Yeah, let's... Okay. The Kirijo group gives the same name. She might be quite an influential person in it. They developed
I'm
Labrys
Akihiko
and-
Sanada. Sorry for all this trouble.
Hi. The man with the red cape appears to be quite comfortable with Mitsuru-san and Aiga-san. Nice typo.
So, what's going to happen to Labrys now?
Yosuke asks Mitsuru-san what I've been wondering myself. I know all of us must have been worried about this, but I was waiting for a good moment to bring that up. I don't care about all this text. I just want them to talk.
Well, you deserve to know.
Sorry.
We were thinking of sealing her away again.
Oh. They
Happy
were
Christmas.
thinking. Art Jojo,
But
thank
our
you so much for
report
the
from
2 months. I
Aigis says
appreciate
that
it.
thanks to you, Labrys has acquired a persona. She's hardly a rogue test unit anymore. Besides,
Koromura's
she has a
parents
heart.
died from Mitsuru's code.
We would never
Aw.
treat anyone with a heart so poorly.
Yeah, we did it!
Thank goodness! I'm so happy for you, Labrys!
Bring back Akihiko. I don't care about anything right now. Bring back Akihiko right now. Bring it back.
Good job, guys.
Serious.
Let me say thanks.
Oh, he came back. Ah, holy fuck. Oh, okay. Why did they have to like vamp up the hotness dial by like, as if everybody wasn't already attracted to Akihiko already? Like they had to make it worse.
Not gonna lock me up again? No fooling?
Holy
We only
shit.
seal away objects. If I did that to you, knowing you have a heart, I'd be no different from the Kirijo Corporation of old.
Hello.
Labrys, you've been blessed with good friends.
That's great. Uh-oh. 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 A puppet whose strings have been severed. I'm about to rush over to see what the matter is when I see Akihiko-san take a fighting stance. I realize that this is no ordinary matter. Akihiko-san knows what's up. Why am I
It's
calling him
not over
Akihiko-san? Uh-oh. Not over.
What? It's the same communication system as ours.
What?
Everyone, step away from Labrys!
Instructions. We shout instructions.
I cannot gain
I like the
access.
English translation.
She is being hacked. It isn't coming from inside this facility. The signal originates elsewhere.
You mean outside the TV?
Outside the TV. That's right.
Take me.
Oh. With a dazed look in her eyes, Labrys looks up and dashes forward. She's fast. I barely dodged her axe in time. Surprised, I look up at Labrys once more. Her eyes are blank, as if she wasn't looking at anything. Those eyes were once filled with the strength of responsibility and awareness of duty. Her face had once been filled with sorrow over her painful past.
She's suffered enough. I won't let you hurt her.
Again? But like, what about Akihiko?
Final.
Question mark.
Over here. You know. Over here.
I'm doing really great.
Over here.
Doesn't even stand a chance.
Not enough.
Wow.
My, she was quite easily defeated. Evidently, I didn't push her far enough.
What the fuck?
Well, she is a test unit, so this is as far as my little game goes.
You want to fight? Then come out and fight!
You're quite passionate. You, Narukami, was it?
Only the mastermind of the tournament. I see now. You're the true culprit behind the whole thing.
No.
Indeed. It was I who stole Labrys away. Since I don't have a persona and can't enter a TV, I needed a puppet that could run amok for me. Labrys' persona was only partially awakened, so I had a feeling her shadow would appear if she underwent a little suffering. You got the better of me this time. You deserve to know at least that much. Well then, everyone, until we meet again.
Communication cuts off abruptly without answering me. Labrys immediately slumps to her knees. Igus is at her side. Labrys is okay.
It seems whoever our adversary is, they're connected to us. I advise you not to get involved in this matter any further. From here on, you should leave this to us.
What? Wait a second. We went through this whole big thing and that's it?
She's right. There's no way in hell we're backing out of this now.
I understand how you feel, but this is too dangerous for you. We will do our best to ensure that no harm comes to you. Trust in us and let us work.
Okay, but where's Akihiko? Oh. Kanji! Dang it. That's how you know it's not me playing. Crap. Stared directly into Yosuke's eyes, lovingly.
Yeah. We're all tired, so let's just get the heck out of here.
Haha, haha. Smooth, Yosuke. More tired than expected. No shit. rest for now. Alright, we're making sure Nanako's okay. Alright, back to the Velvet Room.
The actions you took, the way you withstood this trial, it truly shook me to my core.
I didn't really do anything.
You have bested the misfortunes dealt to you and learned an important lesson.
We didn't do anything. I only did what came naturally to me, but she must have discovered something more than that. The path that leads past the door we've opened, the door to the future.
With you, not as a resident of this room.
Oh!
The one with malicious intent who struck at you today. This malice has not faded or subsided in the least.
Oh.
I'm worried about you. It may be that fate will deal you a third trial. Do you have the resolve to face it?
No.
You are strong. I will never cease to find you intriguing. It seems my fears were groundless. I'm already anticipating our next meeting. Until then, farewell.
I wake up to my phone ringing. According to the call, we're supposed to meet up at the outskirts of the shopping district at the crossroads in front of a gas station. The one who called us was Labrys. She wanted us to come so that she could say her farewells.
What the heck kind of car is that? How does it even turn corners?
A long limousine drives up to us with surprising speed. It's so long that I can't believe that I was able to handle the country roads of Inaba. I don't think I'll ever see another automobile like this in my life. The limo slows to a stop and smoothly parks beside us. Mitsuru-san climbs out of the back seat and nods to us. Mitsuru just constantly flexing.
You're looking good, Labrys.
Sorry I made you come here all of a sudden, but there was something I really wanted to tell you guys.
Rolling up in her limo. It takes a moment to look around at all of us, then continues.
I decided to work with Mitsuru-san. I want to catch the darn culprit. Not only that, but, you know how you guys had my back during this whole mess? Yeah. This time, I want to get yours.
You go and do that.
Oh. I can't help but smile at the conviction and trust in her words. Labrys has faced her weakness and accepted it, and she's about to begin walking towards the goal that she found on her own.
When I come back, we'll hang out some, okay?
Okay.
I'll be waiting, and so will everyone else.
Come back soon.
To lose such a rare beauty again, it's so tragic.
That's what you're sad about?
I'm so done.
You guys are the best. I'm glad it was you who were there when I woke up.
Man and machine. I wonder if there's truly a difference between them anymore. The thought comes to me as we wave our final goodbyes to Labrys. The limo demonstrates impressive agility as it speeds off down the narrow rural roads.
Aw, she's really gone.
Are you a big Mitsuru
Seriously. Wish she could have stayed a little longer.
But what about Akihiko?
I would have liked that myself, but they have their own tasks that must be done.
They're fangirling over Mitsuru whenever Akihiko exists. I mean, like, she hot too, but like... Dang it. She found my number?
I'll help too.
I panic for a moment when Nanako reaches for the other cutting board and a knife. I consider stopping her, then decide not to.
If you're gonna use the knife, be careful, okay? Make sure you don't cut yourself.
Uh-huh. I'm always careful when I cook with you.
Oh. Nanako picks up a cucumber from the counter and begins slicing it diagonally. Her skills are still clumsy and unsteady. The same can be said for me or anybody. It said nothing changing. I wish to see everything changing along with myself.
Oops, sorry, Nanako. Could you put the knife down for a second?
Okay.
Put the knife down, Nanako. I ensure that Nanako has put down the knife before I answer my phone. I didn't have to look at the screen to know
Hello?
who's
Is this
calling.
Yosuke?
Like you don't know. Listen, about yesterday.
They are so gay, they don't
thought
even
this
need
was
to know
coming.
who's fucking calling. I managed to calm him down. It's funny that he's getting so excited over this. I'm glad he managed to wait the whole night before calling me.
Yosuke, do you remember the Moonlight Bridge? The one from our class trip?
Oh.
Yeah, sure. I used to be a city boy too, remember? Hey, were you checking out the Kitty Joe group online?
Receptive as always. Now that's my partner. Gets more and more gay. When I went back to my room last night, I spent as much time as I could researching information about the Kyojo group online before I fell asleep. Of course, there wasn't anything about an organization involving Labras or Aiga-san, but the little I did find was better than nothing. Yosei asked me if I planned to go back on my word to Mitsuru-san and the others. I did say that we ought to trust them to solve this mystery, but I never said we should let them do it alone. After all, the person behind everything may be after us. On top of that, they were using others in horrific ways.
You can't back down from this, right?
Now you're talking, partner.
Yosuke and I continued to talk. We know that we're getting closer and closer to a battle with an enemy we haven't even seen yet. There's only one thought in my mind. No matter what kinds of hardship await us on our path, we will continue to fight on. As long as we have friends that will walk the path alongside us. Nanako watches me talk on my cell phone and smiles.
You seem excited, big bro.
Friendship! I smile back at her innocent face before making a confident
Investigation
declaration.
team is back in action.
Friends! Woo! Now what? Wait, credits? Wait, that's the game? Wait, then what's the other? Wait, what is the, wait, I'm confused. If that's the whole game, what is all this? Is this like different point of views? So like you replay the whole game, but from somebody else's point of view? So it's like, oh, that's so weird. Okay, oh, I didn't understand. So you can watch anybody's. Well, we all know who I want to watch. I don't know. Like, I eventually would like to watch all of them, but I don't think I need to stream all of it. Like, I'll probably watch. What is like, okay, what are the ones that you guys are most interested? Like, for me, I want to really watch Akihiko, probably Liz, and Naoto. But is there any ones that you guys recommend that I watch more than anybody's? Or is this a bad idea? Oh my god, everyone's gonna name somebody different. Oh wait, Labras has her own, does she? Oh, Labras does have her own. Okay, that's probably a good idea to do Labras's, huh? Okay, I see. Oh god. Oh, Kanji is good too. I do want to watch. I want to watch all of them, but I just don't know if I would like. I'll watch all of them, but I don't know if I should like stream reactions for all of them, you know? Like just the ones that are like super interesting. Okay, so Labras and Liz seem to be The really popular ones. I really want to see Akihiko. Like I said, I will watch all of them though. Okay. Liz's is short. It's only 1 hour and 20. I don't know. I only have like 30 minutes left of stream. Yeah, I have 30 minutes. So I can start and then we can continue. So maybe we'll start with Liz. And then we'll continue these streams on Tuesday. We'll do another one of these streams on Tuesday to watch more. Does that sound good, chat? The first and last 10 minutes of Liz? What? No, what about the whole middle? Maybe I'll be able to skip more than I think. Let's just start with Liz here. A place where every human emotion, consciousness is connected, trace their origin. Some think of this place as a sea, and they may be correct. Depending on how deep you go, you may see this world's endless landscapes in innumerable faces. Where I stand now is one of its furthest steps, a domain that has existed far before life became sentient or even took form. Here there is only the darkness of death, and the radiance of life. I come here at times, for a very important objective. Suddenly a patch of the darkness surges and undulates. The pitch-black substance swells with a tar-like consistency and quickly takes the shape of a giant arm.
My, it's rather stout compared to before.
Erebus. That's interesting. Just as good and evil are products of man's heart, there is a negative force here in the sea of souls that tempts man to corruption and destruction. Though one person's malice may amount to little, there are billions of people in the world. And it's actually common for monsters capable of destroying mankind to develop without anyone realizing. This is one of them. Though it was only an arm at first, it quickly developed into an enormous human-shaped torso. It roars with resentment, sending shocks through this space where up and down are fluid. The monster raises an enormous arm that could tear down mountains towards the heavens, but it suddenly stops. Something is blocking its movement. I am to be precise. You might think I'm nowhere on this scene. In truth, even the monster may be thinking that. But I'd like to direct your attention to the fingertips at the end of this giant's arm. Closer. Even closer than that. Keep going closer all the way to the index finger.
There. Do you see me now? Have I forgotten to introduce myself? My name is Elizabeth.
I fix my gaze upon the two lights that seem to be the monster's eyes, but it twists away, trying to resist.
Do you wish to behold death that much?
I grab the monster's index finger, and in one motion, I flip its immense body and throw it into the air. The monster cries out in agony, and the area quakes again.
Oh dear, it seems it won't be easy for one of this size.
Liz?
I cannot damage the world of everyone's hearts, and I hesitate to make a scene in the real world either. Time for a change of scenery.
I open the elegant grimoire in my hand. Large blue magic circle forms behind the thrown monster, swallowing the gargantuan figure. I follow it in. Holy shit, dude. This is terrifying. Continual turbulent streams of light and darkness flow past the monster and myself. Eventually, I speak up.
We will soon reach our destination.
Another magic circle appears in an altogether different kind of black void than the one we came from. The monster is spat out there, and when it collides with the surface, a tremendous cloud of dust rises. I emerge from the magic circle second and rise into the air. On the horizon, beyond the monster, I can see a deep blue sphere. The moon's surface. We're the moon
Now,
god.
I had promised to show you death. Your fate is in the cards.
The figure appears behind me bearing several coffins.
The god of death, Thanatos. What do you think?
The light of the stars shines off its drawn sword and gleams bewitchingly.
Was it to your liking? Well then, farewell.
It flings the sword down at the monster's head. Against its fearsome size, the sword is barely larger than a needle. But the sword's merciless sharpness pierces far beyond the blade's length. The monster's body slices apart like wet paper. With a final death cry, the monster slowly dissolves and evaporates in black mist. A deafening silence returns to the area. To break the quiet, a tune plays on my lips.
Velvet, oh velvet.
I create another magical circle in the air and step through it. I shouldn't remain long in this world without any real objective. This is not the world I belong in, after all.
My master has a large nose.
I once was a resident of the Velvet Room and served its master. The dark blue clothing I still wear is from that time. All the residents have their roles, but they are also on a journey. We help our guests grow as people, and through the help we offer, we come to understand the ultimate question. It's the fundamental question of who are we?
Thinking back on it, I spent so many days like that for such a long time. I had thought that it would be impossible to change.
But 2 years ago, I finally reached my answer. One's identity cannot be sought out, but must be forged for oneself. It's something you build little by little. People call the freedom to do so potential. And by mastering it, people develop their unique identities. That is the understanding I came to. So it seemed to me I should believe in my own potential and wander in pursuit of my desire. It wasn't a hard conclusion to come to. That is why I abandoned my assigned role and departed on my long journey. I have set an objective for myself, to defeat the monster I fought a moment ago once and for all. I vanquished it then, but that is only temporary.
It'll surely resurrect within the year again. And I'll go through today once more.
That monster was born from the twisted wishes arising from the lack of substance in people's lives. It slowly stagnates and seeps out. If this is life, then bring on death. Desires like that are what give it power, and that giant black arm tries to free death from its prison. It can never be left to act on its aims, but as long as people continue to wish as they do, the foul feelings will congeal and it will revive endlessly. To truly defeat the monster means to change people's hearts. That cannot be done no matter how much one improves their skill in battle. I do not currently know how this goal can be attained. It may be that no one in this world knows yet. Some new and unknown miraculous power will most likely be required. That is why I wish to travel as far and wide as I can to broaden my horizons. Since I have only interacted with the guests of the room, I'm sure the scope of my knowledge is far inferior to a single human's. But there are infinite places for me to explore. I'll travel to each one and satisfy my natural curiosity. Yes, I would like to place a bookmark. Yep.
That's why I have come here. Now. That's why I have come here. A double check on the danger scale situation that I just recently discovered.
I place my hands on my hips, and what I believe to be standing firm before me is what seems to be a replica of a building in the real world.
I sense multiple Persona users gathering. It's once in a blue moon that one discovers a place like this. I'm sure I can learn some interesting things here, or something along those lines. In any case, I, Elizabeth, can scarcely keep myself from getting involved.
Of course. For someone with a physical form to step into the realm of the mind would be for them to enter an even more abstract place than the Velvet Room. Normally, it would be impossible, and even if it were, it would be very dangerous without a firm will. For it to occur at all is intriguing enough, but on top of that, these people are mainly Persona users. And not just one or two. There's no denying that something truly extraordinary is happening here. Beyond horizons aside, I can't resist taking a closer look. Yasagami High?
It seems somewhat old-fashioned compared to the school I have experience with, but it has its charms as well. This is what they call animalist aesthetic. Animalist? Bestial? Anyway, something along those lines.
She tried.
Tell of? A
School
festival is where one toys with the lives of goldfish in a scandalous game. One can also enjoy a combat simulation with close-range shooting tests using sniper rifle fire into the interior of stalls.
Wow.
Ooh, I'm starting to get excited.
Oh my god. It's by a large
P1
sign.
Grand Prix. Could this be a fighting tournament? This isn't why the Persona users are gathering, is it?
Yeah. Come, challenger, I wave my arms about in anticipation. But something seems a bit odd.
That lady over there, she not a Persona user? Regardless of that, I sense something out of the ordinary.
When I close my eyes, I can tell that while she may appear to be a human girl, something about her is amiss. I sense an unnatural disconnect from her memories and consciousness not seen in most people.
Is she truly human?
More P3 music.
Were I still my old self when I only lived to play out my role, I would leave her be. But I am different now.
Liz is crazy.
Hey, excuse me. You got some reason to be at our school?
Up close, I can tell at once. There's no doubt that this girl is not human. Yet she seems to be under that impression.
Could someone have tampered with her memories and psyche? You sure this is how things should be?
We can probably skip a lot of this now.
What are you talking about?
I am a wanderer who only stopped here because I sensed great power gathering. I am in no position to give advice, but... This place will soon be caught in a bit of a fracas. If you continue to avert your eyes from everything, I think it will have an impact on your life in the near future.
My life?
What you choose is up to you, but I believe there are factors preventing you from making the right choices at the moment. I couldn't bring myself to just stand by and watch as you lost your life before my eyes. That is why I came to you, so I could give you one last chance.
He's most likely forgotten who she is. Gives her the Persona Compendium. Oh.
Huh? What is this?
Your true form is revealed in a gleaming mechanical body. Her arms look as if steel plates are covering them.
Dramatically cool body. It is apparently meant for battle.
Hey, you! What did you do to me?
Nothing in particular. Well, well, considering that you are meant for battle, I shall briefly be your opponent. During that time, why not think back about who you are?
Wait, you get to fight as Liz.
Huh? My opponent?
Oh my god. Oh wow, alright, you guys ready to see some kick-ass fighting?
Final. Fight!
I am
My
a
attack.
lethal
This one will hurt.
Wow, I'm so good I even switched the trigger.
Backing up. Huh? Thanatos. Summoning.
Watch your feet!
I love that anytime she gets knocked down, she just makes nothing because she's so strong.
Watch your feet!
Makes it look like nothing. Liz is OP as fuck, dude.
That could only be kept in that guise. That must have been your reason.
Important promise. My reason for living?
Her potential will become unlocked through self-reflection.
Bid you good luck.
My intention was to give her an opportunity to awaken to the truth. Huh. The other was also a guest of mine. She too resembled a human girl. Aww.
What an intriguing event. More so than I had first imagined.
He's putting it together.
You're too kind! You're too kind!
Ahem! Well then, I'm proud to announce the opening of
Wait, we get to fight
Is
the
this an
manliest of
introduction to the
men?
contestants?
Oh.
Beefcake Emperor.
Blood curdling.
The sister complex Kingpin. Are these signs of their willingness to cast aside their pride in pursuit of victory? I wonder. Called forth, I cannot participate.
Manliest
Then
of all
again,
men.
I distinctly spotted a woman or two in the introductory video. Then I shan't concern myself with such trifling details. I shall soldier on.
Go get him, Liz. Battles. So where might I find a battle? Oh, no, we ran into Teddy. That's great.
Please forgive me for startling you.
Ooh! Who are you, miss?
I am Elizabeth, a mere elevator attendant. Albeit one who is currently utterly neglecting her duties.
An elevator attendant? I don't believe it! I'm having culture shock!
Oh, God.
I wish Junessa's elevators had such beautiful attendants, too!
Excuse me, but may I ask your name?
Teddy! Doi!
I'm sorry. Would you mind repeating that in human language?
I was saying it normally. Teddy is my name, and I'm a proud bear!
Adoy.
I see. Teddy Bear. You have a rather
creative flair to your appearance.
I wish you'd say cute instead. Though hearing a pretty lady like you say so makes my heart skip a beat. Huh? What are you doing?
This seems to lack ventilation. How does he breathe in there?
Oh, God.
Oh, there's a zipper.
Oh, no.
Stop! I'm ticklish. Oh no! No opening! You're embarrassing me!
Oh, please forgive me. Curiosity almost killed the bear.
Huh? What were you planning on doing to me? You're even a tougher customer than the kids at the food court, miss!
Oh, I had forgotten what I originally meant to ask because of your fine coat of hair. Teddy Bear, though I am a woman, I wish to partake in this Grand Prix.
Huh? I can't help you with that.
Oh, but are you not the host shown in the introduction video?
It's all a huge misunderstanding. That guy's an imposter. Won't you hear me out?
Bring in here yourself to investigate. But you fell into the imposter's trap and couldn't do a thing until a moment ago. You have my deepest sympathies.
Do I really? Anyways, everyone else is on the contestant list while I get the cold shoulder.
Is that so? Then, since we are both outcasts, let us participate of our own accord.
Maybe a hot and heavy struggle with all kinds of clinches and holds?
A one-on-one battle to the extreme.
That makes no sense! Wait a second! You look a lot stronger than me, miss!
Oh, don't be so modest.
No, I'm really not!
I'm very sorry, but the deadline for submitting a forfeit notice has expired.
You're not sorry at all! There are things I can't do, you know! Oh, but on the other hand, if I can try scoring with you later, I might rethink this.
Scoring? I do not understand the term, but if that is your stipulation, why, I accept.
Oh! You accept? Woohoo! I'm ready to go whenever you are!
That is, if you're still alive afterward.
Huh?
Well then, here goes. Your fate is in the cards. My attack. My attack.
Spinning more than
My turn.
usual!
The beast in heat.
What a blunt persona. What? My attack. My attack.
Oh, God, that's good.
Won't you have some?
Oh,
Over
that's
here.
good.
This one will hurt to save you. Pardon my name. Now down.
This is gonna be awesome!
Round and round. Boom. I will shock.
Catch! Catch!
Persona. Gravitas. Now, the timing. Over here. How mean. Round and round.
Alrighty, I think that's a good place to stop, no?
The road
I guess we'll
to
finish the
dating
Teddy arc.
is steep. Ugh.
Oh boy.
Are you interested in me?
Though you aren't human, you fight against your fate and wish to be with humans. I have witnessed one other case who bore such a fate in the past.
Huh?
You made a choice and decided how you wish to live. That is marvelous, Teddy Bear.
Marvelous? Me? Does that mean you're still okay with me trying to score with you?
That is not what it means.
Oh no, Teddy falls over. That's
the way
terrible.
you shoot down my attempts reminds me of Yuki-chan.
Oh darn.
Yuki-chan, is this an acquaintance of yours?
Was in that video are my friends. But I can't forgive them for having all the fun. I'll make them buy me a tasty treat for this.
Okay.
I see. May I ask you something? Who would you consider the strongest among your friends?
Not though.
Well, Sensei, of course. He's the manliest of all men!
Aww.
Sensei. If I recall correctly, that is the name of a governing class within a school, wielding the power of life and death over its students. Yes, that does indeed sound like the name of a strong warrior.
Sensei's our leader!
That was quite helpful. Thank you.
Once the tournament's over, you should come hang out at Juness sometime. Food there, and they have candy, toys, and sexy bikinis too.
What a paradise on Earth! It seems there is still much I do not know about in your world. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I must get going now.
Be careful!
That was the worst way to end my stream. Okay, so we're gonna stop here. We'll pick this up on Tuesday, chat. And I will watch Liz. We'll finish Liz and we'll watch Labris for sure. Might watch others, but yeah. Woo! Haha. Then eventually we'll watch Ultimax after, but I would like to see some other point of views. Oh boy. Alright, well, I don't even... it's, I hate to end the stream on a Teddy note. Like, ugh. It's like he actually got worse. If you didn't think that Teddy could have gotten any worse, like now I don't even want to play the Q games because I feel like Teddy, it just gets worse and worse and worse. And I'm just not about that life. I kind of want to die a little bit.